So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rimworld. While we are not playing any other games, we can be playing some Rimworld, some more Rimworld. And here we are back again. I only increased this space a little bit right now so that we can at least start to be getting some more of this food inside. We need just a lot of space for all of this. Uh, well, I guess you can take that inside there, even though I would really... By the way, this also should be critical, so we can actually get that kibble from here into here first and foremost, so that the animals would prefer eating that over some other stuff. Also, Chim Chim really would need to be going and getting some more... Where is Chim Chim? Chim Chim is just relaxing. Well, I should really be getting into cooking some of those meals for us, though. You really should. But otherwise, hopefully we will be this time around able to actually start getting some proper, at least start trying to build some better structures for ourselves for the future, plan at least for what we actually want. For that purposes, I would like to be at least mining a little bit of this. I don't want to mine too much, because I'm kind of a little bit worried about, well, the stuff that can be inside those type of things. But at least mine a little bit, that portion, and all that. How well are these trees growing? Pretty okay, but of course it's gonna take a long time before those gonna be ready in any way, so... that's gonna take a while. Fine, go and pick up that thing too, and get it inside. Move it, Chim Chim. Well, Chim Chim started to cook some fine meals for us, so that's nice. We're gonna have some nicer meals to be eating. And hopefully all the other animals will be preferring to eat this kibble that we have here ready for them, other than our Annabelle, who will require the meat, but nonetheless. So much food that we have to be able to gather inside. Well, the caribous are just doing their things. I guess we should be speeding up the game a little bit more and everything. Slowly everything's starting to work. We are completely in different schedules at the moment. Like Button is went to sleep now for the night. Visse is just starting to actually research cargo boats. Well, what's in the cargo boats? Oh, well, that's nice amount of silver. I won't complain about that. Free silver is nice, for sure. The game is being very giving at the moment. Where the hell are usual suspects? Well, at least Vissinekko and Tajunta can't be here today. Unfortunately, they have other businesses. So I'm going to for sure try to make sure that they will stay alive here, so that nothing bad will go and happen to them today. Just because it would be very sad if something bad happened to them when they can't be even in here to see what would be going on with them, so... But otherwise, I don't know. No one else is saying anything yet, other than you, so I don't know. I guess a little bit later. Started eating that meal. It's starting to be, well, it's still not too cold as sauce. But good job, Platon is starting to actually gather some of these potatoes inside. That's a good thing. To get some of that stuff inside rather than... Definitely don't have a lot of meat anymore though, unfortunately, so we have to be starting to do just simple meals. I probably should even just ask to suspend this for the future because of the fact that Annabelle also needs meat, and there's definitely not a lot of it left after all. Probably the rest of the kibble could be even... This place probably shouldn't even take any kibble, to be honest, because it just can't have it there. But where would I take the freaking kibble? That's the problem. Problems of the centuries. Where could I be putting all of the stuff that we have here? Let's just bring it here for the moment. It's not a good place for the future, but just for the moment, because there's not really a lot of areas we can really have here for everything, so that's the problem. At least Takashi is eating some kibble from there, which is kinda good. And also, I dislike the fact that you have these simple meals in 2 groups. Why can't you just have them in one? Yeah, Annabelle is starting to be hungry soon enough, because there was... Why, Jim, do you have to gather all of these freaking simple meals into so many different spots? That's... why? Okay, I guess I will do a separate spot here where there will be all the simple meals until 10, and then they will be gathered in one, because there's little space. So that is very starting to get annoying when they are all in different places. Clear? Only simple meals into this, okay? Only the simple meals. And there's not going to be any simple meals here, okay? Such a waste of space. You're a good guy. Well, you definitely do have a lot of stuff to do to try to be gathering all of this stuff here. At least Visse actually has time to research. So maybe we'll get the stone cutting soon, which will help us get better structures, because I definitely don't want to be using more of these blocks to build our things. So it's very much nicer to be able to get stone cutting and start to be getting some nicer structures with that, slowly but surely. At least almost all the potatoes are inside. Almost, not quite yet, but it's getting closer to that point. And she skipped the simple meals at least at the 10, should be okay. Almost all the potatoes. But then there's just so much rice that I also would need. And we have our first mental break. Jim Firekeep has become histrionic and is desperately seeking attention. The final straw was in a moderate amount of pain. Aw, poor Jim. Well, Jim just needs some attention then. You got your work done anyways. Hey, there's going to be a party. Platon is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain joy and social energy and a lasting positive mood. Where are you deciding to have your party? Inside here? I guess. Jim is just going and trying to gather some stuff. Yeah, in here is the party. Everyone will go and attend Platonis' party. At least when you have this sort of a high mood, you're trying to actually make others' mood better too, at least at the moment. You guys could really go into the party too. Might be a little bit happier if you go and participate in the party, just saying Tajunta and Leinat. So, Jim unfortunately happened to get into this bad mood just before the party started. I don't know, did you on purpose go and have this party started just when Jim got this breakdown? Didn't you want Jim to be able to participate in this? Potatoes, poor Jimbo. I guess living in Australia is mentally hard. And yes, party. The party did finish though. And Tayuto went straight back to sleeping. Well, hey, 3 people are able to at least eat there together, which is nice. Sare, Visse and Platonis had a meal together, and Sare is actually doing some food right now, which is nice too. There's just no space for all of this food. I would need just some sort of a storage space right now, but I don't know, maybe I could try to build some little area. I do have a pretty nice amount of slate blocks for the moment, so maybe I should just build some sort of area for all that food, because we really don't want it to go and be wasted. By the way, what sort of stuff we had here? Otherwise, we had marble and limestone. That's why I don't like the idea of starting to build our proper place from the slate stone, because we have some slate stone, but we're not gonna be able to have more soon. So I'll just prefer to build some small stuff and so on from the slate then. But limestone or marble in the future would be the things that we have. Like, we have a lot of limestone and marble chunks here all over the place. Hello, Flame Rushi. Good evening to you too. Hopefully you have been doing well. I'll be lurking in the background. Alrighty, Flame. Do you want to have a character join our Rimworld colony though? That's a question to be asked of you. You do need food soon. You do need some food pretty soon. I guess I could try to build just a small area here where there's going to be some more then storage space for food. I guess that will be okay. There's some marble walls. Rare trumpos. We definitely don't want to anger the trumpo at this point though. I definitely don't want to anger this trumpo. No sirwees. That would be trouble for our little group. Just a little bit of a trouble. Jim has stopped being histrionic, but then you got plenty of other stuff to worry about, of course. Flame missed his chance. He attacked us as Tony. No, he didn't. There's no evidence for that, Platonis. No evidence for that at all. You're just making stuff up. Okay? Okay, there's the... I was already worried that those... Okay, this is a... So a friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. The starship is currently in deep hibernation mode. You'll have to start it up when you arrive, then defend it from the raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. If you can get the ship off the ground, Charlton will take you off of this Rimworld to the stars. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if our tribe wants to get out of here. This is our tribe's home, after all, right? But, of course, it might be an interesting adventure. However, that's definitely not gonna be in a while that we would be going and traveling there, that's for sure. So it's all the way over here. And our home encampment place at the moment is all the way over here. So it's pretty much like on the other side of the world that this ship would be at, where we could possibly try to go and travel to. It's a possibility, though I'm not sure we're gonna be doing that. Not quite sure about it. Either way, I'm fine, no need. Anyway, what's up with that unhappy nudity? Well, no one likes to be nude. You know. I think that's pretty logical. And at least you're slowly being able to build this little area more to store some extra food at, which is good. And we should be going and trying to actually... Oh, Annabelle probably already is... Yeah, you already ate something. I don't even know what you went and ate over there, Annabelle, but you definitely ate something. I guess we could go and at least hunt these little bunnies or something before the Gariboos. Let's have a little storage page, I guess, then here for the animal corpses for the while, so that we could at least be carrying them all the way over here. There. I would kind of prefer these animals not always walking inside here too, but I'm thinking about it. By the way, I didn't have my animal area for you guys. You do have this area, so I should be changing that. Yeah. No eating our food from inside, thank you. Yeah, AI always uses the future location for the escape, I know. Well, someone else broke down, but anyways, yeah. Yep. That's quite of a contradiction considering that Twitch streamers always stream without their pants on. Yes, a lot of dogs in your city colony living thing, nice. Yes, a lot of them. 3 extra ones even joined us, so yeah. So let's just go on ahead and... How did I do the copy thing actually? Yeah, I did it from here, didn't I? Copy settings. Then we can just go and put it here. and paste settings so that it already has exactly the right stuff in it, so we can get more things there that we want. It should be good anyways. And Sara is also, okay, hiding in her room. That's fine, that's fine. Hide in your room then. Oh, so much more cloth too. Okay, sure. Let's just put the cloth into here too, because I don't like the idea that all of that good textiles and cloths would also go bad, as in start to be losing their condition and all that. So fine, let's just get that here too. Like, trying to get everything here is a little bit of a problem though, I gotta say. And Platon is probably hunting at the moment, and yes, so is Platon is hunting. Poor snow hare. Poor little snow hare. Hello, Blaine the Jaguar. Hello, hello. How are you? And welcome to the stream. I'm Kida. Not Kida. You're making some more kipple, which is totally a-okay. Though we do need meat for other purposes too, so preferably we would also need some extra for Annabelle here, because Annabelle is just wanting to eat meat, and only meat, which can very much be a problem in the future, for sure. Definitely can be a problem. Definitely can be a little bit of a problem. We don't really have a lot of steel anymore either, did we? No, 57, so we would need to go and try to get some steel more too. I guess this would be a pretty good closest location to be starting to get some extra steel. Not that. That has no need to be cut out. From now on, only Kida. No, I'm not Kida. I'm sorry, but I will not be responding to such comments, Batonis. And it's no problem, plain. No problem. Or is it like a mistake? Yes, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Too much food that I don't have any place to fit into anywhere easily. That's the problem. I have plenty of food at the moment, but I really don't have... Leinat got food poisoning too now, so that's just excellent. Let's just get something inside at least, so maybe not everything will go and get spoiled. Fall has begun, yeah. So this also should be taken care of. I guess I could have that stuff into here too, to be honest. So did it already accept hay? Yeah, it did accept hay. It's just difficult. We have so much stuff that I would need to be getting inside if I don't want it to spoil. Sada is a nudist. I'm pretty sure not. Nope. She's rather a misandrist. So greedy, wants a better room, and then approach the Pope, but not a nudist. You're just, of course, the bloodlust and everything. Chim Chim is staggeringly ugly. That is very sad. Sad thing. Pessimist and slowpoke. Physically deaf and pessimist. We have a lot of pessimists in this group. Visse is a masochist, nervous, night-owl. Have they somehow changed? Because I don't remember at all on Visse having been a night-owl. I'm really unsure about this. Was he always a night-owl and I just somehow didn't notice it? Yes, staggeringly ugly. Yeah, that's a trait. There it is. Chim Chim is staggeringly ugly. Her face looks like a cross between a drawing by an untalented child, a malformed fetus in a jar of formaldehyde, and a piece of modern art. Others must exert conscious effort to look at her while conversing. It's very, very sad. There's not much I can do about it, though. Not much I can do about it. But if Visse is apparently a night-owl that I didn't recall at all, he should be definitely awake at the night. So Visse specifically needs to sleep what time? 11 to 18. So 11 to 18. So from 11 to 18 o'clock. Alrighty, that should help. Let's have them have all joy around this time together. That should be okay. Research is almost completed, which is nice. Yes, Chim Chim is a she. Okay, that explains a lot. Poor Chimpo, he can't even confirm nor deny our accusations. Hey, stone cutting is done at least, so that's nice. But then what? I probably want to just start to be working towards the electricity. Because really it's something that I would love to be able to get ASAP. So for sure. So I guess I'll just work on that. So it will take a long time before we will be able to get it. But at least we can go on ahead and... it's a different question where I can easily build this, but we can, as an idea, at least build this. 105 steel. I just have a annoying amount of space in here, to be honest. I should have... Of course I could still change the door into that spot. As such... Where do I want to have this in then? I guess I can just build one into here and deconstruct that. Just immediately start working on that first. Thank you, Visse. And then get that door over there, rather. Hello. And also, hello, and welcome to stream for Sara as well. So then ho. And yes, those aren't exactly accusations the game said, so it has to be true. Can't argue with the facts. That is true too. Well, she is running naked because she only has a shirt. It's not her fault. We don't have otherwise good enough of pants and stuff. I guess I can try to force her when she's not hiding in her room anymore. Sarah is hiding in her room, so... Well, not at the moment. You went into another person's rooms, but okay. I'm not sure how you're hiding inside that place, but... Like, here's your room. Go hide there if you're supposed to be hiding. But, anyways, it's not her fault. That unhappy nudity. It's not her fault. It's ours, because we haven't provided her better clothing. So... Did have some granite blocks, so I guess I'll go and build that. Work on that quickly. Just work on it. It's so annoying when it gets stopped when someone goes and walks through it. It's like it would be nice to have them just automatically know not to walk through that when I have that coming and working, so... But it will have to be doing. Sada is hiding in my room. Well, she's hiding in many rooms. Now she's hiding in her own room. You see? Do you have something to say about it, young lady? She's hiding. You didn't see it, Platonis. By the way, you were doing something completely different. You have no idea where she was. You have no idea. You were working in here. You didn't notice her being over there at all. What are you talking about, Platonis, even? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, good job, Jim coming and getting some steel for us. We definitely need it. Sada is so very unhappy at the moment. Well, of course, because you've been hiding for such a long time too. You're starting to even starve yourself to death because of it. Finally, you at least stopped hiding and start to actually eat and go sleep, maybe. Good. That's better. That is better. Otis, why can't you just go eat kibble rather than the rice? But as such, I guess it's not that big of a deal right now. I'm a room lurker. Yes, Sarah is a room lurker, clearly. At least at the moment. Quite clearly. What you doing, Lena? Cutting pine trees. Okay, you're just cutting these really far away pine trees, which is as such good. Could you just get this too while you're at it? then you can just bring all of this stuff preferably home, rather than leave it all the way over there, where we have to be going and getting them separately. It's not nearly that fun. And we can start constructing the stone cutting table, which is fun. This sounds so much like me, it's not even funny. Yes, it's just hiding. I guess we got fitting personality for Sare into here. At least you're happier now that you were able to hide for a long time. So that's good. And Platonis is just working away, just bringing stuff inside to be stored. At least everything from here is inside somewhere stored, at least to a degree, so that's at least nice. Spoils in one day, but that's not too bad. Platonis and Visse, why did you guys insult each others? Who insulted who is the question. What happened? Was insulted by Platonis. Do you have anything to say to this, Platonis? Why did you go and insult Visse, who is working hard and now at this very moment even just like researching very important stuff for us? Is this Kalsare candid? That's possible, Scraplord. And welcome to the Scraplord as well, the stream. Hopefully you have had a good weekend. Probably so, yes. Noisette and Kiki are liking to sleep with Sare. Takashi is sleeping there, Otis is sleeping here, Annabelle is sleeping with Jim Jim at the moment, interestingly enough. And of course Visse isn't even asleep yet. To be honest, I actually really should have Visse have a room somewhere else, because you're getting so much distracted if you sleep here during the day. That is actually a bit bad. Well, guess I gotta be looking into it a little bit later then. At least we have a decent amount of stuff in storage. Just speed up a bit. How good is Visse at the moment in research? 8. Not nearly that bad. It's pretty good, actually. Oh, and we have this, so we probably could be starting to make some of these. I guess I would like to use the limestone rather than marble. Or do you guys want rather marble walls or limestone walls? Which one? Jim is sleeping with a dog. That's cute. Yes, with a warg specifically. This is a warg. Female warg of Salmiakki. See? Warg. Heavily muscled, full-flight creatures. Scientists say wargs are the descendants of weaponized military animals created for population suppression. The superstitious see them as tools of an angry god. They will only eat meat or corpses, which is kind of a problem for food ways, but don't kink shame him. It's Rimworld after all. That too. Well, at least Sare and Visse are having a good conversation. Sare only likes Leinat thus far though. Solar flare, not too big of an issue, but exchange pleasantries with Leinat and Visse. Talked with Visse about Glitter World trends for some time for some reason. I guess they are very interesting trends to be talked about. Solar flare. Electrical devices don't work, but it's not like we have any electricity anyways. What are you guys talking about? Just pleasantries with everyone. Leinat doesn't talk anything serious with anyone, just pleasantries. What about you guys? What about Jim Jim? Have you talked anything interesting? No, just exchanging pleasantries. Everyone just exchanges pleasantries. Thank you for cleaning the place a bit. On the other hand, that's nice. And Platonis continues to just carry the stuff inside. There's more stuff over there to bring inside. I'm not sure if I saw correctly that Epscot actually ate the meat, which I wouldn't like. But I guess I can't really help it right now. Tayunda is trying to train this or tame this buffalo, but 9.6% chance, not going to work. But anyways, you guys didn't actually say anything. Do we want limestone walls or marble walls? Work then, okay? Thanks for correcting me. You're welcome, Flame. Don't this works? My pack has been keeping my pantry full of corpses. Yeah, it's nice, but at the moment we don't we can't in any way have electricity to actually store corpses unless it's really cold outside, because we cannot cool places ourselves, so it's a bit of a problem to try to have meat all the time, just for that reason. Sarah helped, she even hates me now. Wow, just rivals it is then. Well, I don't know, Platonis, let's see your socials. So yeah, Sarah specifically doesn't like you very much. But you of course have a great relationship with Leinat. And Chinchim kinda likes you a little bit more. You are also a little bit lower on Vitvisse in the opinion, so... You have talked about relationships though, and conversation about manners. With Tayunta you have talked about idealism, trucks, religion and spirituality. And then with Chinchim about ethics and idealism, likes and dislikes, future. Conversation about the old days too, apparently. With Leinat you have talked about likes and dislikes, relationships, all sort of stuff. Inventing things is -4. About their hobbies, you don't like to have the same hobbies. But at least your likes and dislikes is +35 into the relationship, though that's good. But small talk and conversation about their hobbies is minus with Sare, so yeah, Sare is a big for small talk, so you just really haven't learned that yet. So are you naming these guys after the viewers? Yes, Blaine. Do you wish to be one of the new arrivals in the future? But yes, everyone is a viewer here. Sare, of course, Saten Tenho, Platonis is here, of course, watching right now. Tayunta and Visse have to be away. You guys having fun there too. And away for today, even though they often are here. And Chim at least hasn't been here yet today. Sure, why not? Alrighty. You're next, playing the Jaguar. Oh no, it is a punishment for us. Can I be a dragon? I don't think there's dragons here that I can really name, unfortunately. At least I have decent amount of this stuff inside, but there's so much more that would need to be taken inside, and some that is really going bad soon, so that's sad. At least we have some milk. Okay, so anyways, start crafting also some... Well, I guess I'll go with the limestone when you guys haven't said anything. 2 until you have something like maybe 300 overall, because we will be needing a lot of it anyways. We will be needing a lot of it anyhow. Yeah, sure. Then I just have to look who actually is going to be doing the crafting mostly right now. Leinat is the one to do it first. And then also Visse. Visse can... Well, to be honest, I kind of like it, the idea more that Visse just resources at the moment, and Visse can worry about it later. Leinat can craft. Growing is still as a priority for Leinat, but maybe I'll put it for 2, just so that we can start crafting these limestone blocks. Did anybody try colony with 4 people, a full pack of bloodlust Yorkies? I've seen it once, it was brutal. Even if raiders kill half of Yorks, they breed fast enough and tear everyone apart. I haven't tried something like that out. I haven't tried that out. No. Certainly haven't. Why don't you join us, Muffalo? Please. No. You are obedient now too, apparently, but I really don't need any of the Muffalos to follow you, into battle or otherwise. It's nice that they have obedience, but I don't want them following you all the way down there. No. Or into battles. I want the male Muffalo though. It's very annoying when we're not getting it. That's nice for the future. We don't need to be starting to break it down yet though. Getting some more from there. Guess we could go and get one more caribou. Okay, you, male, 11 years. I do like to have caribous as pets too, but I just don't want to be necessarily starting to get caribous right now. Poor caribou. Bleeding quite a bit already. 18 hours. There you go. Efficient. We got a caribou here for us. Jim Jim got food poisoning this time around, unfortunately. Sarah is going and butchering the caribou. And can start making some kibbles. Alrighty, at least there's also good amount of those meals or meat for Annabelle right now, so she doesn't need to be starving anytime soon. Oh, Jim Jim even went to research at the moment. That's totally a-okay. There is some limestone blocks right now. I guess I could try to actually start to be considering how I want to be building up this place. I want to be starting to build into here, but then exactly in which way. I have great plans for the future. Great plans. Guess we could start building some into here. I like to have the herd animal place here first, so that they can have some inside place to stay in. Plus, if we happen to get chicken or something, then they can be around there anyways. Just a question, how do I exactly want to be building this, and I'm not quite sure, but I guess I'll just start at least. There can be the little bit of a brewery area here for the future. Might be that I delete some of it at some point anyways, but then we can have this area at least be all the way over here. Definitely a lot of area to store food. I want the butcher table somewhere over here, close to the animal area. Guess I could even have it from that spot. This is the portion where I always take quite a while when I'm trying to decide how do I want to have things. And yes, too much food even. Blame Rushi. Kid wants us dead. Poisoning everywhere. No, I don't. I'm working on it. So what if we don't need to have poison in the future, you know? It's really not that difficult to understand. So, this is not that big of an animal area, but it will do. I'd say it will do. Maybe I'll have the butcher table right here. It's kind of a bigger area, but as such it's not too big of an issue to have a little bit of a bigger area. Anyways. Just a question, how do I exactly want to be doing everything, and I'm not quite certain about it. At least not yet. It's almost bigger than I would need it to be honest anyways. I'm kind of wondering also, do I want to be cutting this down at some point? Possibly. How do I want to continue with this? I would prefer to have this area a little bit higher. Of course, I can always think that I will increase the food storage area into that direction when I just can better, but that's just not going to be quite yet. So at the moment we'll just have the kitchen areas over here overall, and that will be just fine. And then indeed we'll just increase this storage space into this area when the time comes. Just have at least the storage area right now into here. That will be just fine. And to be honest, I can always build this later too. It's not like I need it right away. Nor really this animal area either, but I kind of want to be leaving it there anyways right now. Then limestone block doors. You can have two there, two here. Do I want it to have in that side or this side? Guess it doesn't really matter. I'll have it there then, I guess. As such, these are bigger kitchens than we really would need, but on the other hand, at least we have plenty of space then. Finally, and start walkthrough of Dreamfall series. Yeah, Dreamfall, well, you'll see how Dreamfall is if you hadn't played it yet. As said, I didn't completely love it, but it's okay. It's okay anyways. And the animals do need their own area to get inside anyway, so I guess that will do for now. Other than, of course, I do need the doors here, so we can actually get from the butcher area into here then. And I would like to actually have the doors here too. Yeah. Okay. That's decent, this. It's not excellent plan, but anyways, I'm just gonna be growing these trees here and we can do a lot more with that area in the future. Just have a basis for now. It's fine. Let's see. Okay, of course I should also build some vents, but as such I don't know if I need any right here, so I guess I'll leave that be for now. I do like Rimworld music though, quite clearly. It's very nice. Do I want the kitchen where? The kitchen could be right here, or not the kitchen, but rather the dining area. So the things which we use to actually cook can be on that side, right? It will fit on here, just nice. So we can have them on this side, just fine. And then have the proper kitchen table and everything over here soon enough then, when I get to that. So there will be quite a few doors that I want to be able to construct, but anyways. Rimworld music reminds you of Borderlands, alrighty. Yeah, I know, flooring is important, but as such it's not the essentiality right at the beginning. First at least get these areas, and specifically animals, it's not like they require the flooring over here. Maybe at some point, but especially the animals don't require it. Here, yeah, kitchen, specifically where the cooking happens, could be floored. But still, first we at least need this area, and then we can worry about that. So we have actually space to bring all the food, and then we don't need to be thinking that all of this food is going to go bad, because at the moment some of it really is already, like, pretty much being destroyed slowly but surely, which I don't like at all. Besides, this stuff needs to always also be harvested, probably very, very, very soon if we want to be able to harvest it to begin with. Because it's starting to be pretty cold, minus 7 degrees. Minus 7 degrees is not good. Have a decent amount of limestone blocks here at the ready. Also, we need some warmth to them too, of course, but well. Yes, floorings are very much indeed good, but especially I consider them more important for the dining rooms and such places as such, rather than especially where the food is just going to be stored. Even though in all reality it should be quite a bit better if the food is stored in, for example, a granite tiles rather than just on the dirt ground. But anyways, it doesn't seem to bother anyone here really too badly, even if they would be stored into such a place. Frozen won't spoil. At least the meat doesn't spoil anymore, so hey, there's that positive. We don't need to be worrying about that. I guess I could also go ahead and do at least, because we're not gonna be able to move out of here for a while, so I guess I should just get these ventilation systems at least, and then maybe do a campfire there when we really need one, I think. And then we can have a campfire into here, not that campfire. But of course, again, it's not exactly perfect, because the campfire will require logs, but at least we have a good amount at the moment, so. You want a skirt anyway, eh? I see Sarah starts to get feeling better with her pantless life. Well, yeah, she doesn't want to put these on at least. They are, of course, a dead person pants, 17% only, so we'll start to be worrying about it when we have an area where we can store properly all the food. So, after that, we have more time to worry about clothing and such niceties. It's not like you guys are having mostly that special stuff. You have a cloth bark, a cloth tribal, but this is also from a dead person anyways. But Leinat, on the other hand, has just a cloth tribal wear, so it's not like that is that special to go around with. Just a tribal wear, you know. Hey. Milk. More milk for us. Which is nice. We say sleeping. Well, there is the start of this area, but it's definitely something that I want to build these areas first. This can be just something that we can build at some point. It's not too big of an issue at this point, for sure. It's something to do at some point. And let the time just pass away. I do actually have to make sure Visa doesn't start constructing these things while everyone is asleep in here, though. We need to do that part in the morning, rather. So that would be the preferable option anyways. Bring some limestone already here, so we can actually start working on that area. Plus, otherwise I don't know if you would be concentrating into that direction. So, just because of that reason, already just start with that. Some are not quite sure what to do. It isn't that big of an issue as us. Pardon is also researched a little bit for a little while. It is -2 degrees, so we definitely should be harvesting this stuff then tomorrow, I'd say. Even if there's not space for it yet, but just harvest what we can. And then try to bring them inside as soon as we have the storage area built up. Can you bring some into here? And then we can start to be also bringing more into this direction. Good. You build that part. And soon you can come and build these as well. At least we're getting this storage area slowly but surely coming up. Saying a little bit of a hello. Consuming a simple meal, that's like okay. Noisette is pregnant. Yay! Our doggies are starting to get pregnant. Woohoo! Yay. 100% sure if that's a good thing, but anyways. Noisette is. It's also an interesting name, Noisette. No limestone blocks. Go and build this stuff if you could, while everyone is actually awake. And then this one. That would be preferable, nonetheless. And we went to sleep, which is fine. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to get this area actually completed, this portion anyways. Hopefully, yes. You are training them slowly but surely, Tajunta. It's all good. Aw, this isn't actually completed. We left it unfinished. Oh well. Some point later on then. Unless Annabelle has food. This stuff will be spoiling now. It's not cold enough at the moment, which is kind of annoying. I guess I could be unsuspending that, so we could at least make some better, finer meals for the moment. While we have meat that can actually spoil. It's just at this point, for especially, it's just a really slow progress, especially when I want to be doing a proper area. Which always requires quite a bit of time to actually complete. Always takes quite a while to complete that. And now Kiki is pregnant. Not too surprised about that, of course. Are there any males except me and the doggos? Visays? Haven't you seen that Visay is a male? Is that the reason that you don't get along with Visse because he is also a man? Because you haven't been getting along with him that well. So, yeah. Visse doesn't really like you too much. Not that much. And then I guess we can take especially into there first then. this area really doesn't require to be built at this point, so I'll just ask you to rather take some of that into here. Good. Can be built in the future, yes, but it's not the priority right now. Everybody hates me. Not everybody, especially Lena, likes you. Vista seems to be a busy bee, doing all the work. Yep, pretty much. Vista is the one that needs to be doing a lot of work. Of course, it's not like Vista is doing the cooking and such, for example. What have you done, Sare? How did you get wounded? Oh, hypothermia. Okay, we gotta be building those fires right now then, for sure is. Must. It's starting to get too cold. Too cold. I'm just like thinking, where was the fires actually at? Its temperature. Campfire. So this will be a priority right now, specifically into here, and then later on also into here, so we can have that. Would you come and build this immediately? We require it 100% right away, so we can have a place which actually would be warm. And everyone can go and warm up in there. Also, Visse, go and build this campfire when Sare apparently wants to be going and sleeping inside here. Okay, that's better. Is able to get out of the cold. It does require us to have enough fuel for this all the time, which is the only problem with this. But at least we have 2 places which are warm, so that's okay. That's okay-ish. I don't need to be making more fine meals. You've done a lot of that already, Jim. It's just that it's not in any proper storage area. This is infection. Sarah got infected from that. Could you just go and treat Sarah immediately? Besides, Sarah is very good at this herself too, so she could be self-tending as well, to be honest. But we need to be taking care of it. At least it's only the right pinky, which isn't too big of an issue, but still, preferably not getting losing the right pink then. It's pretty close by to each other, those numbers though. Don't like it. Tayuta is a healer. Tayuta was a healer, yes. 2. Tayuta has a pretty good medicine skill. 5, which isn't that bad, all things considering. Visse has 4. Of course, she's more passionate about it. Sara is very good herself, but she was kind of the one who got already injured by this, so of course she may just go and take care of it herself then at some point. I think we can start to be bringing the food in here, to be honest, right now. So let's just have this area at least all for plants and sus. And sus, actually, I should have a closer door here too. Yeah. I'm like trying to think, how do I exactly want this to be actually? I would like there to be one more area than straight up this food storage area, as in to keep the cold air there a little bit better. I usually have this sort of a little area here where they go first and then they can go into the actual really cool areas. So I guess I could do something like this, I guess. It's not perfect though. Kind of would like to have also quicker doors to open, but that will be okay, I guess. Then this area will be especially cool, so to speak. Not quite satisfied with that, the way it looks like, but anyways, at least this all can be then filled with specifically vegetarian foods, all sorts. And we can bring all the meat over here. Not that we need that much space for it at the moment, but anyways. Not that. Why did I go and press that one? Meals can be here, so that they don't always need to be going in this area to just pick up the meals. And anything that doesn't require the coldest temperatures can be closer up. So, for example, kibbles maybe, and just then corpses, so that animal corpses can be taken care of quicker and so on and forth. Howdy, our Stabby Cook. Oh, hello, Jim, and welcome to stream for you too. Welcome, welcome. I hope you have been doing well this weekend. How is the colonization going? That's a good question, to be honest. I actually forgot to take the clock really close by even at this point, so I can't see the time that well. Do remind me when it's getting to 12 o'clock, will ya? Kitty almost killed me with hypothermia. I didn't try to kill you with hypothermia, it just kind of like happened, you know? Could you just like build this area first so that we can actually have the walls set up into here properly? And that, like, these portions are more important than that middle section. And then this. Okay, so not enough limestone blocks for that, so just delete some of those. Takes us a long time to have enough for that. Okay, just take that there. We'll worry about this area a little bit later after all, so just worry about especially these outside walls right now so we can slaver from that area came to visit. That's great news. Caravan from the Red River Concord is approaching. They are a slaver. I don't think I want to be attacking this group. They're a little bit bigger group than I would prefer to go and attack, so we can have if we have something to sell them. Everything dies. Which is okay-ish, I guess. Because of gold, and because of gold. Oh, and also, the hay was able to be brought into here. Totally. Hay can be brought into this area too. 100%. At least we have farmed in these areas, but yeah, it's starting to get too cold otherwise. We can sell Tayunta, just guessing. I don't think that's a good idea. More formed, surely. Oh, and you sleep with the work, but we don't. King shame here. It was cute. Too bad that the things eats only corpses, yes. In short, you get food poisoning, Sares, half naked all the time. Oh, and Jim did get the histronics. You were very unhappy at one point. Very, very unhappy. But you're better now. You're feeling better. So, it's not too big of an issue. You were our social person, yes, Sare. So, we need to be looking into that. Yeah, that's going okay, that immunity. So, that's okay. Hello, Alantrasul. Welcome to you too. The stream. Hopefully you have been doing well. Sara, could you just quickly come and visit here? You can go and rest after that immediately. They have a couple of alpacas. We could be selling some dogs or our buffaloes. We could buy a couple of humans if we really wanted to. Or buy a cat. But I don't think that's very useful. I'm almost tempted to sell some of our Labradors just because we have so many. We have 4 of them. But don't wanna, nonetheless, even if I could. So, Ape, Firekeeper, what kind of a guy are you anyways? Not very good with anything. You're young though, but otherwise pretty bad. You're a prude. Alrighty. And on the other hand, Severin, an activist human male, is melee, social, steadfast, pluviophile, likes to rain, okay, and then green thumb. You're better, definitely. If I would be buying one of you, I would buy you, Severin, but you do cost 1,600, so I don't think we can really afford you, even if we would sell all of our pets. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to afford you even if we sold all of our pets. Well, we would because we have some silver in reserve, but I don't want to do that. How in the 9 hells I'm the social one? I don't know, Sarah. You are the social one, nonetheless. Not the doggos. I will kill somebody, probably social, Sarah. I guess it is video game after all. It's okay. We don't need to do anything with these guys then. It's no point. No point. Just get these outside walls especially built right away. It's going to be nice. Thank you very much. Then we can go and actually... Why did you not build that? Because there was... Anyways, I guess I forgot to ask the Muffalos to not go inside there, which is a bad thing. Herd animals are no longer welcome inside these areas. You are more than welcome to go into here, but not there. No. No, 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 no. You can have the sleeping areas inside here, sure, but no, go in there. No. That will just simply not do at all. Whatsoever. Not welcome there. I'll bring you food here if you can't find any food over here anymore, but that is not going to work out. Also, I guess I could make a small area specifically here. For specifically milk and stuff. Let's see, animal products. Other than fertilized eggs, please. Can be brought into here. That's okay. I guess this can also accept the animal corpses for now, just because we need to have some sort of a place for them. After all. Did you eat something, Annabelle? I assume so. I probably shouldn't go and try to hunt right now when these guys are here. I'm afraid that we would hit one of them. Peace Talks opportunity, eh? Darklight, Chief of Concord of Ruka, has sent us a message. He wants to talk with us in a nearby location. I think it's probably a little bit too cold for us to be heading there right now. Time left for 14 days. Just have a feeling that that's a little bit too long of a distance. Well, it is only 0.9 days. I guess we could possibly go and try to do that. Possibly. We would need enough food, and there's always stuff that can happen on the road. So I'm not sure if I want to be doing that. Not really sure about that. Okay. But, alrighty. Not sure what else to do. At least we've got this area nonetheless built. So that's nice. I'm not really sure, Toyota, why you go all the way over there to get something like cooking materials. But okay then. We can do the fuel stove here. And we can do the butcher stable in the future now than into here. On the other hand. Let's see, I guess into there is okay. And they're a little bit separately anyways. Oi, if we don't tell Kidet that was 3 hours, we could get 6 hours of Rimworld. Just don't tell her. But do you want just 6 hours of Rimworld? Is it already 3 hours? It's not 3 hours yet. You're lying. Lying to me. I was already thinking that, how would this be 6 hours or 3 hours already? That wouldn't be possible. Not possible at all. Whatsoever. I'm not sure about this opportunity. It isn't that far away. It's basically 1 day over into there, because we have the road here, and then 1 day back. But it's dangerous. I don't think I want to do it when we have so... Well, we don't have a lot of people anyways, at the moment, to try to be doing this sort of things. You would never lie. Probably. I'm not sure I trust you, Platonis. I'm not sure I trust you. Bye-bye, cat. You were the one that I was thinking or considering to get, but it's probably better that we don't have another mouth to feed. Just go and walk over that grave over there, yes. Platonis, why aren't you bringing this hay into here? I guess because you're trying to bring it from here and all. I guess I could then at the same time ask not to have any of the... Yeah, this should be important. 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 And this can be normal for now. I just want you to go and get this haste from here first and foremost inside. Then we have more cloth over here that would need to be gotten inside and everything. So much stuff to do, so little time, isn't it? Someone would need to be fueling this too. Jimshin, can you do that? Because we really do need to, just in case, because otherwise things can be going really bad. Platonis can refuel this when it's inside Platonis's and Leinat's room. Okay, you are already. Good, good. Good thing that that's taken care of, for sure. Then all of this hay still. 500 over hay over there to get inside. I do need to... I'm sure that these buffaloes have been able to still feed here on just the normal grass. But then for winter we have plenty of hay for them to eat, which is good. I told you, sell Tajunta, get kitty. What's going on with Mr. sleeping in the kitchen? Well, it's not exactly kitchen, but there's not another private room for the moment. So... it's not going to be too long that's going to be the case. Let's just not have any of these allowed to be sought into anymore other than this, but it's not like there's going to be anything. Sarah wants to be picking on food. Fine, eat then, if you must. Hey, a villager named Sam has arrived and is joining the colony. She is a bush sniper. Well, I do like the idea of having a sniper, even though she is only bringing a wooden club with her, but I like the... Hey, Visineko is here. It's nice to have you around already. Yes, how is everyone? How is Visineko? Did you have a good time? Bush sniper, eh? And yes, bush sniper. So, who is going to be this woman? Is Blaine the Jaguar the one who is then the volunteer? So I guess we would name her the Plain, right? Plain Jaguar. She is really good with animals. Plain, probably. I don't think Plain the Jaguar is really possible to ride into here. Nope. Okay, and anyways, Plain, yes. I'll take the woman then. Wait, that came out wrong. And so did Team Platonis and everyone else too, yeah. Or did you sneak off to watch the stream? That's a good question. And yes, I didn't expect Lisa to already be back. Okay, you can be Plain. You are really good at shooting, so you definitely need one of those bows. You're definitely welcome sight. You cannot do a lot of stuff, but on the other hand, it's not too big of an issue. Especially when it's not like you are actually setting those fires. You just don't want to be actually going and fight any fires. You also cannot care for people. You have no medicine skills, and you refuse to do plant work for some reason, but that's okay. That's okay. You could even be cooking, but you definitely can take care of all the animals. Well, I don't want to be saying that Tajunta can't take care of animals, but I guess you and Tajunta can share this duty then. I'm home, didn't expect to be back so soon either, but I am. Yay, and feeling very much overfed. Well, at least good food. And yes, another woman. God damn, yes. Galaxy is full of women here, in Rimworld at the very least. It's such a shame to have women around, yes, very. Okay, that's nice. You even have an armor vest. It's just a shame that you only have a wooden club. So we do, because you are so good with actually shooting, I do need to have some sort of a bow for you. You are extremely experimental, spontaneous, and truck friendly. Okay, well, apparently you like to use trucks then, I guess. But you just came out of nowhere and decided to join us. That's a-okay by me. Anyways, you're definitely going to be good with going and not in watering, no. But this is definitely something you can do pretty much always, forever. And you can also hunt, just like Platonis is doing. I don't know if we need another cook, but I guess we could have another cook, but I don't know if you need to do that. As such, you do have some passion towards crafting, so I think you can do that just for that reason. There's plenty of people as such who do have some passion. I guess you could also take care of the cleaning more, because there's not really anyone who takes care of the cleaning at the moment, so maybe I should even have that then higher priority. You clean first and then you go and worry about the crafting and everything like that. Also, you do at least have very nice gear already. You already have the cloth parka, everything in perfect condition, armor vest not, but anyways, you at least are having an armor vest. 5 women, 2 men, 8 dogs, 6 women, 1 warg. Women, did I say something? Well, I can't really do anything about that. And yes, I hope you had a good time with Seneko and good food. I'll put things in place, boil some water and all that, and I'll catch up on what the heck is happening in a moment. Yeah, we are actually, we got the stonework and we are slowly building a little bit of a more permanent structure in here, because the other stuff really isn't very permanent in my opinion. So, and you are of course doing all the construction, so you are in a very important role in that sense. I do kind of wonder, was I able to craft bows or not? I can at least check that. I guess I could at least craft a tribal wear for Sare or something. Mad animal hair. Oh dear, some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonies are okay, but it seems many of the hares in the area have been driven insane. Well, they're coming for us at the moment then. Coming to kill us all. And also I can expand some of this home area, considering we actually are going to be started living here. So I would like to be keeping this area for sure all cleaned up. Guess I could also then have this area all cleaned up. It's pretty close by anyways to our homes and all that. Okay, so anyways, I also want to be having the look. Did I? Yeah, let's make a, I guess a recurve bow one could be good. Requires 40 food, which is kind of a shame, but it's kind of risky because we don't have a lot of that. And we need it for a lot of stuff. Was the short bow then cheaper? Don't know. Is the short bow cheaper? It's 10 cheaper. I guess I may as well do the recurve bow if I'm going to be making one. And then make a tribal wear is totally a-okay. Yeah, just use specifically the cloth, I think. We have plenty of cloth at the moment. And yes, rabbits coming at us. Visse, bad kiddet don't bought kitten because selling Taiuda is bad. Oh no, no kitten. To be fair, seeing a cat die would be sad, yes. I just had a herd of cats join my colony, by the way, before I came here. Great, Sare, great. You are indeed very lucky on that. Do cats move in herds? Apparently so. I didn't know that earlier either, but apparently so. Apparently so. Leynot, come here to fight. It's really a shame that you don't have a bow yet. Maybe I can ask you to start crafting one, because I really would like to be getting one for you ASAP. I guess Taiuda could also be coming into here, and then Sare has that. Yeah, you all have developed immunity, which is very good. And then guess Chim Chim could be coming up here just to be preparing for the bunnies. It should be okay with you four here. They did at least. There were like, I think 7 cats. Yeah, it's just at this point I feel that it's a little bit too many to have 7 cats joining you. Leynot. No. Don't go there right now. Just wait for a second. Potato plant died. Well, Leynot got one hit kill. Is there more? Yeah, another bunny. Unless it's some meat, I guess. Unless they're coming for us rather than the other way around. I was so worried that someone is going to shoot someone here. That seems to be everyone. So I think we can relax now. I hope. Just build that. And then it's going to be good. Though we do require more logs, so we do need to go and get some more pine trees cut. Guess those will do for the moment. There's so little in here overall. I'm a little bit worried about it, in all honesty. Why and why? So few. Chim conquer the world. What do you do with a herd of cats? I love how Kide overreact just for one bunny. There's 3 bunnies. You can't be too sure. Train them to kill your enemies. There was 3. Usual Rimworld stuff. That army is the way. It's better to be sure than to then have a situation where the bunny would beat you down. Or, well, I guess I can next time then send you alone, Platonist, when there's a however many that are going to come and try to kill you, because I don't know how many there will be, because it just said that everyone in this area got, so you can't really know how many there will be. Bunnies have scary teeth, obviously. Yeah, you have almost gotten yourself this bow blade, so that's going to be nice. Yay. It's an awful bow, yeah, but it's still a bow. Equip it. You will have actually a bow. So, it's still a good thing. So it's an advanced recurve bow. Its construction behaves like a tuned spring, storing energy more efficiently and delivering a faster shot. Damage 14. Of course not a very big difference to the short bow, and the short bow is after all normal conditions, though. It has a better accuracy and such. Did you watch Monty Python? Bunny is scary as fuck. Yeah, and you said that I overreacted, so only Holy Grenade can injure him. Okay, so we can now actually put this butcher creatures in here. And then we can also add the make kibble in here, which will be just totally a-okay. We can have even a little stockpile of kibble right here, I guess. That should be okay. Clear all and have a place for some kibble. There. I just need to also change the numbers. Do until you have about 300 or so. I think will be just fine. I think. But it can be stored more into here anyways. It is minus 15, minus 14 at the moment, so it will be preferable to get this tribal wear at least for Sare, because you can't really do a lot outside here. Well, that's a... well, we got a lot of Boomalope meat, so we got a lot of meat. We should be deconstructing these, though. We don't need these then anymore in here for sure. Yeah, no more. No need for those anymore. We can have the simple meal storage space in here. Meals, or just in general, just meal storage space into here as an important. Just have all the meals into there. This isn't actually constructed yet, but you can go and start specifically working on that now. We have that anyways, which will be a-okay. And then this area can also stop containing any foods. Really doesn't need to be containing foods anymore. We can take them into other places. And yes, so much meat. Oh wow, okay. Well, a lot of Boomalot meat just boomed, or, well, you know, they explode, so. Shame that this map doesn't have Boomalopes. Explosion is fun. Especially when they are enraged. Yes, very fun. Okay, can I get a good look around? I'm not in position. Well, I don't know what you wish to be seeing exactly, but we are cutting trees here, of course. Nothing too special to be seen over here. Can I ever tame this damnable muffalo is a good question. I don't know. Where did the other muffalo go? There it is. Why are you all the way over there? Unless it still has food to consume in here, but it's kind of just strange. You could probably hunt that. It's probably okay, even though we do have a lot of meat right now, to be honest. Then there's plenty of caribous here too that we could consider going and get into our... I'm now in position. Just a stubborn muffalo. Yes, very stubborn muffalo. At least we have 2 muffalos that have joined us. So it's okay. Okay, then these need to be carried into here. There's so much stuff that needs to be done. We said, why couldn't you just build this to the end? It wasn't that big of an issue. Like, there's 3 work left on it, but no, you just must leave it for the next day for some reason. 3 little work left, and nope, I'm gonna leave it for the next day for some reason. Why? Why did you do that? Cannot understand. Let's also make some marble blocks then, I guess. Do until you have... Oh yeah, and plane would need also a bed. So that's a problem. Let's make 200 of these, I guess. Yeah, plane also needs a place to sleep. Well, we can make a cloth bedroll, but there's really not a lot of space in here. I guess I can make here 1, but not really perfect at all. Yeah, why don't you work even more for your overlord? Doing all the work isn't enough. So anyways, we get a gentleman agreement that we don't tell Kide when it was 3 hours already, so we get 6 hours of Rimworld. Why do you want 6 hours of Rimworld? Do you not enjoy Mass Effect, Platonis? I'm confused. Or is this your true feelings? You really don't enjoy watching Mass Effect at all? Hey, when the workday is over, the workday is over. This is not capitalism, this is Rimworld, and you not work for money, you work for survival, so get your ass there and build it. Yeah, it could be... Hey, Muffalo Ravens, that's bad. After being harmed. Platonis. You angered the Muffalo. Chim, you need to help too, because I'm worried that otherwise this will be bad. Okay. Good job, Platonis, actually. Why don't... Okay, you just already want to be going and butchering it. Well, bring this stuff then. When Jim already decided that, okay, I'm gonna butcher that Muffalo then. And so Mass Effect 2, the Sunday duo is called... Wisest of Nekkus, yes. It's good. Good that you do enjoy. Good that you do. And of course Blaine will have a lot of training to do. For sure we used to train everyone with every thing that we want them to learn. It's okay. Platon is slowly moving this stuff over, though to be honest, this stuff isn't the most important stuff, so if you could, Platonis, I would prefer you to actually get this stuff first, because this is actually stuff that is outside rather than this is already inside, so really that's not as important as stuff that is already just outside, you know, Platonis? Just try to think about the priorities. What is more higher priority? Okay, will we try to protect her then? Or him, I didn't read yet. So, refugee chased at special snowflake. A construction engineer I do like that there would be someone who would be good at constructions and Misse wouldn't need to build everything. I mean, we just killed only male buffalo. It was the female buffalo. The male buffalo is still all okay, and we are trying to tame it. But anyways, yeah, yes, it is a she as well. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, she is 29 years old. Be warned, if you attempt, you'll have to fight the pirates on her tail. That is dangerous, for sure. Pirates, I don't know what kind of weapons these pirates specifically would have, but that will be dangerous. That's 100% for sure. At least we have 3 who are pretty good with bows, but bows aren't very good against weapons. Flame is here running from pirates. Flame could be here possibly. There is others too that might wanna be taking the spot, so I don't know who it is yet. I guess we will offer safety and hope that we will be able to win against them. Very good construction though. Also very artistic. Story writer. As a child, Sheckley was addicted to reading. She would spend all day in her local library with notes in her book. When budget cuts forced the library to close, Sheckley was distraught. She decided to fill the gap by writing her own stories instead. And construction engineer. Sheckley was a construction worker on a Rimworld. She led a team which built everything from office books to cathedrals. Her busy job and numerous nearby fast food outlets meant she never cooked for herself. Well, who will it be? Wait, another one who can build? I'm not sure if I should feel good or scared about that. And it is another girl. Fine. Yes, you are filled. This colony is filled with females. I can't really do much about that though. Okay, so Flame. I bet you get tinkered with code on this one. No, I haven't tinkered with any codes. Flame, are you okay to join us? No one else is wanting to say that they would want to beat us, so... Rushi. Flame, you have joined the colony. You can work a lot too. Aren't you happy? You aren't good with... well, at least you have 2 in shooting. Also, all this meat is still just laying down here, which I'm not happy with. Platon is, why haven't you done more in gathering all of that stuff? Yeah, that's too bad of a condition. Kid is no man-hater, of course. Why? I ain't. You ain't ready to join. Well, you joined now. Sorry to say. Fair reason. You have joined. You are here. Okay, so you're there. Just gather it a little bit inside, I guess. Then we will be preparing to actually go and... yeah, battle. Because that's pretty much something that we have to be ready to do. So you are escaping from here, so they are going to be attacking from that direction for sure. Visse, I'm sorry to wake you up, but you must. There's really not another option on that. I really wish that there would be... well, as such, I guess I could try to take someone into hiding into here and try to attack from the background. But it would be quite risky, for sure. It's possible, but risky. And anyways, I would prefer to have someone with shooting skills. But as such, I do like to use some of these sort of places to get them into a crossfire, that I would have some people here and someone then in a sideline. But this isn't very good place for that yet. Maybe I should be mining this more to make it a better place to maybe try to do something like that in the future. Just wake me up. What is diabetes, master? I'm sorry, but we have to. I'm pretty sure I was against it. You said it only afterwards. I guess my choice is an illusion. Look at the bright side. If we all survive for another 100 years, we can rival the Amazons. Yes. Your word against Kide, of course you lose. Besides, also, Platonis said it would be Flame, so that's why I thought that it would be you, but Apparently I made a mistake. I apologize. Maybe come into here. So Sara is still here. I guess I would want to bring you into here somewhere too. We could have someone to shoot from this area too, but there's not really a need for it right now, I guess. We're preparing. We are preparing. To be honest, Tajunta might be the one more in the background just for the fact because F. Scott is, after all, following you. And I'm kind of worried whenever F. Scott is going too close. And there comes a raid. Let's see how many there is. They are attacking immediately. Now, I said it before, almost at the beginning, I'll have you know. You'll see if you watch your own vote. Fine, but why don't you want to join us, Flame? Why? I'm the Shadow Master and Kide is my puppet. Okay, there's quite a few of them with revolvers and everything. So you have a Steel Gladius, you have a revolver, you have a revolver, you have a bolt action rifle, scary. Bolt action rifle, scary. They have a long range and a revolver. All others is more okay, but I hate to see bolt action for sure. Bolt actions are very scary. Very, very scary. Maybe I should try to do something like bring you into here then. That's scary too. Guess we'll try to stay here for now and just try to be in safety as well as we can. Maybe Sara will just stay in here a little bit further back for now. If we are lucky, they will walk into one of these traps at least, but that's not a guarantee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah. Leinat, you're not actually even here yet. I would also like to have you in here, to be honest. And don't start arresting anyone, please. Okay. Yeah, Epscot can be released, which is something, even though I'm not sure if I want Epscot to be released in such a way to attack, but it's possible. It's possible to try to do. Anyways. Guns, if they not die today, dips on revolver. You're a bunch of weirdos. I'm obviously normal. I do not fit in. But I have pigtails though. That's new. Yeah. Guns. Not sure why I put that I have also removed that from the sentence. Yeah, I was wondering, like, that's very strangely written, but you do indeed have pigtails, so that's not too bad, is it? This is a very possibility for someone to walk in, and so they did. That one guy, but unfortunately not a bolt action rifle guy. But this is also very promising, okay? Nice amount of damage, however, now he did take protection from there. I'm quite sad about that. It's very unlikely we will be able to rush him from that distance anymore, for sure. At least this one guy, the steel trap, worked perfectly. At the very least, so I'm happy with that. I would so love to at least especially get that. How far can you shoot, Twisse? You can shoot this guy. Try to hit him if you could. I would really, really, really love to get one of these. For sure for us. Tajunta is a little bit too far to try to be shooting from all the way there, so maybe you'll try to get a little bit closer. It's still a decent protection. Okay, one person is down, which is nice. Blaine is doing a good work. Good work for sure. Platonis, could you also try to get this guy down? I would very much like to get this guy down. To be honest, I want you to try to go and get that one down too. You guys try to melee attack because you are pretty much in a perfect position to try to do that now. I want a bolt action rifle. I want one. Tajunta, I guess I will try to take you more into here and see if I can get into a position to stop this, at least with F. Scott, because they will be starting to flee soon. But you know, who knows? Maybe I'll die young. Yeah, but you actually started to just work on here, so you didn't die very young if you're just going and doing stuff like that after you pick up a weapon, Flame. Pigtails are beautiful. I don't mind your pigtails. How about more dead person skirt? Okay. It's dangerous to be right here though, but on the other hand, we want Plane to be able to shoot future after all. Leinot has been hit. Quite badly too. Try to retreat a little bit, Leinot. Pirates are fleeing. Release the hounds. I want Mason's Raefulf at least, okay? At least Raefulf. We have to get that gun. Okay, I'll release Sarah from that, but especially you, Chim Chim, come here. We'll want to get that weapon. Leinot can also stop. Ooh, perfect, we got that. I would still love to get that guy though. Especially. Mason, I want Mason. If in any way possible. Kind of a shame that you specifically want to be getting this guy, but on the other hand, I guess that's okay. You guys just start working your way into here, though I'm not sure we're gonna be capturing... Well, Tayunda is very quick, actually. Tayunda is able to make it. Good. Very good. Good job, Tayunda. And good job, you two, though I guess you guys could go there very close by and try to help Epscott, so Epscott doesn't get too wounded. Good. We got another person too. So that's not too bad. Hey, Mason is down too. This is very profitable. Very, very profitable at the moment, I'd say. We got all of them. All of them are down. That's not bad at all. That is definitely not bad. This is a kind of a poor condition bolt-action rifle, but it's still a bolt-action rifle. Can I get a revolver and better shoot and get rifle? Sure. That's fine by me, Platonis, but we do have two bolt-action guns. Which one is better? This is better. Go equip it. Go equip it then. You're murderers, all of you. Yes, and you are definitely not a murderer, right, Platonis? Right? You should tend to yourself first, Sare. Just saying. Well, to be honest, you don't have two serious wounds, but still. And Flame, you really weren't very useful there, were you? Well, we have a new colonist, Flame, who joined us. You can definitely firefight. You don't need to be doing doctoring. Let's have that there. I guess you can do sort of some handling if there's nothing else to do. You can also construct. You're both excellent at construction, almost at the same level with Visse. So yeah, that works for me. And you are very much an artist, just like Sare. However, I think I'll let Sare rather do it, even though you are very good at it. So I guess I'll leave it there for now. And you can also help with hauling and cleaning, I think. That will be working just fine. And yeah, so many deaths. Did I get happiness boost again? I would assume so. I don't know about that. One of my kills had the ability to kill me too. Bloodrun is not just a murderer. Calling me a murderer feels like an understatement. Yes, true, for sure. Well, I don't mind working with Visse. That's fine. Good, good. Good that you don't mind working with Visse. But yeah, Platonis, I'm pretty sure you have very much happiness. Well, no, you didn't kill this guy after all, you just knocked them down, so... And you had to cancel a date, apparently. I was supposed to go on a date with my partner, but something came up in the colony and we had to cancel. I was looking forward to it. You are very unhappy now. -4. So much unhappiness. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm embarrassed. Well, you have 13 hours to live. You are very much already dead, so are you. You have 21 hours to live. You are pretty much in perfect condition, and you have 15 hours to live. You have a left shoulder cut off, which is a problem though. This is unfortunately relatively poor condition, so I think Chim Chim can just... I think I should be getting all of these items into here now when we actually start to be having some place where we can have this. So no weapons or items into here. Those can be brought into here for the moment. Weapons and items. And yeah, that should be okay-ish. So then Chim Chim prioritize hauling this first. Plane, don't start resting there, please. Actually, Flame Rushi, could you prioritize building this bed first? That would be actually pretty nice. So that we have an additional bed. So, to be honest, we need so many additional beds right now. So many. Too many. Where the hell am I going to have a prison cell for the moment? I guess I could have one here, where the butchering happens. I guess that could work, because I don't want to really be making everyone leave their rooms just to capture prisoners. So I guess this place will work. Unfortunately, I don't have this area yet built. No, your date with Leinat, Platonis. Poor murder maniac, yes. I want to stay longer, but had a big weekend this weekend. Have a great stream all. Thank you, Chim Chim. I hope you enjoyed some Rimworld at the very least, and I hope you have a great week ahead of you, Chim Chim. Hope to see you then again next weekend. Sounds big. Yes, it does sound pretty big. Yeah. So, I guess I'll just put those beds into here for the moment. It's not perfect by any means, but they will be getting, so to speak, these foods too, which is kind of a strange sort of a circumstances. But I guess that can be okay. Just sleeping spots. Have them prisoners, so we can see if we can get them alive, so to speak. Tayonta can capture Mason. Plane can go on, and you're taking already that, so there's no need to worry about it. This is 49% condition, this was 35, so Plane, you can go and equip this weapon. Equip it. Platon is already going to equip that. You can capture Roasting. Who else wants to be capturing someone? I guess I can ask Plane to capture this when we just... That's even a good condition still. Gladius, that's really nice. You would be wanting to consume the simple meal here among the bodies. I gotcha. That's very normal, isn't it? Just doing that in the middle there. 100% normal action. Platon is 100%. Could you prioritize holding that normal bow inside, please? And yes, good night, Chim Chim. I'm a space cowboy now. Consume the bodies. As such, they will stay good for the moment. Maybe I should actually have an area here for the human body storage for the future, probably, in all honesty. Because of the fact that, after all, we have a warg who wants to be eating bodies anyways, so I think we should definitely go and have some sort of a storage like that for those human bodies in here, so that our warg will always have good food into the future. I would like to be able to build that area first, though. I built bed and just went to sleep. I wanted you to build that bed for Plane, but apparently you just wanted to... Yep, I'm gonna be the one to go sleep in this bed right now. I'm sorry. I gotta be going and then doing this. Flame. That's not okay. You were meaning to also construct a bed for Plane, okay? We prefer to say devour, Flame. That's good reason to have a bed, to be fair. And I don't want to point fingers, but any skirts, I get very uncomfortable with Sarah campaign. Uncomfortable, but aroused, strangely. That's weird. Platonis. Forgot that it's a devouring. Well... I would have assumed that Sare would have already... Yeah, Sare already has the cloth tribal-wear that we constructed some time ago, so it's better than just having a shirt on. So it's basically taken care of as well as we can for the moment. Good job taking care of Leynard's wounds. Platonis, I would really love if you could do something more. Epscott, come to bed. You did a good job. I'm very proud of you. For a bit. Let's just not take this anywhere for the moment, I guess. Jim Jim would be digging at the marble. That's not the first priority. Could you hold all of these different weapons that we can steal for the moment? Yay, the cute doggy. Flame got a little bit of a... was nuzzled by a Labrador retriever. And you talked about idealism with Dayunda in passing, apparently. Where's Blaine? Blaine is already sleeping. Blaine, just like, go and take a bed rather than sleep on the floor there with the prisoners, please. There's kind of a coldness in there. We don't have a lot of food though, so that's the problem. At least they have decent... Otherwise... Well, you're taking care of that. Smoke leaf dependence. I'm not sure I like that. Difficult to They are all pretty difficult, but that's then the question. What do we want to be doing with them exactly? Do we just want to be taking their clothes and let them go? And yeah, oh, nice doggy. See, good experiences when you join a colony. Always want something more from me. Yeah, of course. I definitely want the skirt. They are so good in winter. Definitely. Are we speaking about Finland or Rimworld? That's a good question. Not that there's much of a winter here, but still wouldn't think it's the best thing. If there was snow, I'd say both. Are you good? You are a psychopath too, so you definitely would have something in common with Platonis over there. You are a teenage male, so maybe we should be keeping you. You are also a psychopath, so you would have something in common again with our good friend Platonis. What about you? You are 50 years old. I think Brolin will at least be set free. We don't need another woman, do we? I'm sarcastic with them. Well, at least we're taking care of this. For the moment, that is. Poor Epscott is also still wounded, though. I need to be starting to build bedrooms, too, for sure. There's so much stuff that needs to be done. Oh, Flame started to actually already construct more. That's a-okay. Could you rather construct these walls? That would be nice. I guess we don't have a lot of that limestone. Well, we have 170 blocks. We can construct that pretty easily still, I'd say. It is still raining and +3 at night, so Finland, stop sending your bad weather to me. I'm sorry, Platonis, I'm sorry, I'm not controlling weather. Well, all of them are at least being treated. Sare, you should also... Have you treated yourself? I don't think so, but I guess someone else can come and treat you then. Dayunda is giving milk to Leynard. I guess we don't have meals at the moment because we kinda wanted to just stop doing any meals for the moment. Because I thought that I could already get to that other location, but I can't, so fine. Let's try to get some meals. Could you cook a couple of meals before going to bed, Jim Jim? Would be nice. Smoking smoke leaf joint. Why, Flame? Why do you want to start smoking immediately when you have joined? Why? Why? Why is that the importance? Truly. Fine then. Witch and don't control weather strains. Fire mage. Well, at least as long as no one goes and drinks the goat juice, I guess it's okay if someone wants to go and smoke a smoke leaf joint. Can you adjust truck policies? Well, yeah, I can, but it's fine. If Flame wants to be happy by smoking a little bit, I guess that's fine for now. I don't know, I'm not much of a smoker normally, but hey, if I want something, I'll do it. Yes, yes. I'm so sad that skirt feather is pretty much over this year. I wanna be high as a kite, so I'm gonna do it. Smoke weed every day. Can you take some of this meat, maybe, at the same time inside, so that it's not all here? So many things just dying, which is very sad. At least Vissa is taking care of everyone. Epscot too. Poor little Epscot. I do need to be careful with how much of the medicine I use, though, I'd say. So, you guys are minus 15 outside here, which is really not nice. That much is for sure. But at least you have decent clothing, I guess. So you can survive for now. I think we will try to at least get Itini into our side, even though Itini is very difficult to go and actually recruit. But I'm not sure about Mason and Prosing. It's probably better to just keep one of them at max here with us, probably. Hey, this is actually built at the moment, so that would just need refueling then, soon enough. Taking a simple meal. That's a-okay, Vissa. Ah, you are wanting to go and construct more. Could you build that vent? Oh, come on. What? Also, potato plant died because of cold. Yes. Gosh, Flame, I thought we could get along, but smoking. Yes. Oh, come on, you think just like us. Low temperature tolerance, we can wear anything, of course. It's strange if I would wear skirts, so... Is it? Would it be so strange? But hey, that battle went pretty good, especially considering we had no better weapons than the bows thus far, so pretty good, I would say. Yeah, good. Build that vent first. Mad animal, a local squirrel. Now we have to take care of that. Well, do you give a try with your pistol, revolver, I mean, Platonis? It's going there. Very annoying. I'm not then going to ask for more, because you said so, that there's no need for so many to join into a fight against just a simple squirrel. So I'm not. There. Easy peasy. Good job killing a squirrel. Oh no, a squirrel. Everything it makes everything better. Major break risk with Chim Chim again. Oh yeah, you don't wanna be cooking more meals. Just stop. Consume that one simple meal and that's enough. You don't need to worry about more Chim Chim. I'm sorry, that was my fault. That was totally my fault. I don't know. You don't need to give her food, I think. That'll be fine. Don't give her food. Give someone else food. She doesn't need food. We're gonna be letting her go. I bet you Kiddo was cheering for Squirrel more than me. Well, you are the one who said that I was doing and acting too much against the freaking hares. So I thought that this is then the better option. Lena has gotten sick of infection. That's a problem. Someone needs to come and take care of this. Can you please, Sarek, just come and prioritize tending? You are the best in medicine anyways. That's not needed for Platonis, with truly. Platonis is hardly wounded by that squirrel. It's hardly wounded. Just a little bite from the teeth, truly. Not going to take that bet. Yeah, good. Infection taken care of. They're sleeping over here. They are probably going to also have a problem with this goldness at some point. It's already minus 23, so it's not exactly great, I gotta say. Those are not very good clothes at all, unfortunately. Those are pretty good though. I would like to get at least the Mecha Slot wool duster and maybe the cloth button-down shirt for us. You have actually pretty good clothes, but if I try to go and get you to join us, then you can keep them, I guess. That's freaking gold, jeez. Yep, it is pretty gold. I do agree on that. It's, at least we have a good fire in these two places, so we can sleep in nice weather, but definitely cold outside. Definitely just a teeny tiny bit cold here, which is definitely not that nice, especially when we still don't have electricity. We are very slowly working on that. But yeah, it's normal winter here, of course, but considering they don't have more than a fire to keep themselves warm, I think it's a little bit more of an issue than here in the modern day times, just saying. That really is cold. I don't think it would get so cold in this place. It is cold. It's pretty irresponsible to have a campfire inside a house, unless it's not wooden. Hard to tell. Well, it's a necessary evil. But the problem is we have very little fuel anymore on those. We need to definitely refuel those, and gladly we do have more food over there, so that's at least good. There's so much stuff to carry from one place to the other though, to be honest. Too much so. I probably could say that no more meat brought into here, so that at least all of that would be taken into here immediately. And Flame is going back to work. You could be bringing some limestone blocks into there, so we could at least have them all in place though. Visse went and smoked. I guess you actually are a pretty good pair in this construction work, because Visse and Flame both chose to have a smoke leaf joint, so... I wonder if Lena can watch these streams. I don't know. I hope so. Yeah. Lena got infected. Hearts, we get some sweet love, yes. What? I'm sorry, that's how it seems to be. Hey, we have animals to keep us warm. Is it 3 dog winter right now? Yeah, pretty much, probably. Eclipse also happening. Wow, you smoke yourself and you give me problems. Oh, you, yes. Yes, indeed. You are freezing also out here, so better get inside soon, somewhere farm. But still, you had to just go and get that freaking smoke leaf for some reason. Stoned on smoke leaf. I don't know what's real anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's so much stuff to do, and you people are just very, very, very slowly trying to do these things. Like, if you cook meals here, you should just drop them to the ground. No, drop on floor. As long as we're using that, drop on floor, okay? So we can actually get these meals done a little bit quicker. Platonis is finally getting some of this stuff done. Fueling stove. You can... yeah, you are fueling that stove, so that's better. That's the stove we need to refuel, so to speak. I must be planning to die soon. Don't do that, Mr. Neko. You have to, even though it's cold. You have to take a hit. Yes, Kid enjoys this Rimworld stream. 200%. Hey, maybe it's more of a marijuana type of a drug, we say. If that's the case, it's not that harmless. It isn't that harmless of a drug, sure, but still. Refuel this still too, before it goes out. We would very much prefer that not to go and happen. We are going to have problems with keeping farm though. So, that's an issue. That's definitely an issue. Is Lay not good with this? Decent, but its immunity is lower than the infection, so that's a little bit of a something to be worried about. You wanna be going and then rearming those things, which is okay. To Flame Rushi is building, which is totally a-okay. You could go and build on that first, so we can get the back row first though. Done. Just saying. It's more like an actual truck, it's better in my head. Yeah, unless it's a real cigarette, then if we're gonna die soon then. Because at least Visse is abusing trucks, it's an actual alarming problem. When it would be farm, because now because it's the eclipse, it's not warm at all. I'm kind of worried about going and freeing this woman, but I guess we could otherwise do it then. She is still considered guilty, but if I just take her clothes, it's gonna kill her in this coldness still. It's only minus 14 now, so not minus 20 anymore, but still. Sorry, failed in recruiting this guy, which is okay, I guess. I can't remember last time I smoked weed or normal one, but I really want some smokes when my mother husky get lost. Aww. After I found her and found dog sport and get her home, I almost get some cigarettes. Hello Tomme, welcome to you too, to the stream. How have you been? Hopefully well. Yeah, I haven't, well, I tried to smoke real cigarette once and I failed in it, and I haven't tried since, so. But yeah, and weed I've never even tried, so no experience on that front whatsoever. Does Tome want your own character whenever we get someone new? Maybe. This freaking Muffalo. Oh, you have joined us. When did that happen? Well, come to the herd animals area. Muffalo 3, male Muffalo. Why are you hanging out in there? That's just silly. We really don't have a lot of food here anymore, so we probably need to go and try to hunt some of these if we want. We could try to also tame maybe these few, because we do have enough food as such, I think. So this was a male, that's also a female. Let's hunt this and this on the other hand, I'd say. Work frenzy for Platonis had just been inspired. He will work 2.5 times faster for the next 24 hours. Hey, that's good. Can I be a Muffalo? Nice welcome, Very innocent, I am. I never did either, real cigarette or weird, yeah. Obviously I don't smoke, yeah. I don't think I can name the Muffalos, Tome, so I'm not really sure how to do that. That's not really a possibility. If you don't want to join, that's fine. Though I may still be writing you down into here. No, only Boomalope. We're slowly building this area. Slowly getting it done. Also, that is an area where those Muffalos certainly do not need to be going anywhere anymore then. Certainly, no need for you to be over there at all. Ever. You'll be able to do that in a future version, naming I mean. Okay, I join. Okay, good, Tome. Whenever I get someone new, that is. Anyways, it will take a while. This should be the one that we use now anyways to then cook those simple meals. Do until you have, I guess 15 or 10 even could be okay, but we can have that 15 and just not use meat for that. No. No animal products. Just vegetarian stuff should be okay. And yes, bye-bye Mapalo. I miss its company. Why bye-bye? We have... Well, in this area you mean. But that's going to only have meat, so it's not like the Muffalos need to be inside of that area. And specifically human corpses will be inside this area, so it's not like the Muffalos need to be inside of it. Could you just build this couple of more walls so we can have it ready. Then we can bring those couple of human bodies here. Just hang out, you know. That would be nice. Clear. Human-like corpses, as long as they're not colonists. Colonists will not be taken into here. And no rotten, of course. If something rots, it will not be allowed into there no more. Now, this can actually be brought inside, I'd say. Plane, where are you going? Training, Annabelle, that's fine too, but could you hold this guy in there? That would be nice. Visse, why don't you ever, like, deconstruct these two? It's not like we need those anymore. At least we have some of these areas done. Approximately, it's minus 18. I can't read this guy yet. Kind of unfortunate, but I can't. Is this an evil Finnish village? Well, we have a nice name at least with the village. It's a special snowflake. Vaction salmiakki, you know, like salt licorice. So, it's pretty good names, I'd say. Buffalo are meat too. Human corpses meat. Are we all cannibals too? Not we, but we have Annabelle here, a warg that only will eat corpses or meat. So if we don't have any other meat, Annabelle can definitely go and just eat these human corpses whenever he wants. She wants even. Who is self-harming? Prominent Vactron has slit her wrists. Well, that's fine, I guess. You have severe anxiety. I guess I gotta be giving you some food, or you'll be very unhappy. Fine, you do your thing. Meat is meat, you vegetable lovers. What else would they be? Humans are full of bacteria though, I wouldn't eat them. Yeah, but Annabelle can eat them. Annabelle can eat them. Just need to mix the human meat with the other meat so nobody notices. Yes, totally. We just want to get rid of them from our own area first and foremost though. But hey, we have the little areas at least done. There's plenty of other stuff that I would like to get done though, but at least we have some areas completed, so that's nice enough. Don't waste resources, Visse. I guess Rimworld get the worst out of us, like drug, sex, alcohol, murder. Yeah, I think I love this colony. You mean the best rather than the worst out of us, yes, definitely. That's what Platon is meant, in all honesty. I want this meat inside too. Why can't we do that soon? And this bow should be inside, not outside. We need to just clear this area from all of this stuff so that we can actually... Can you just, like, maybe haul some of this for a bit? That's not exactly the place I wanted to haul it in, but whatever. Just get some more out of there, so we can have at least one space in there. That's still a better place than that. Hypothermia with Visse. Get into the safe temperature then, Visse. Okay, at least this area is roofed, so that's nice. Severe illness with Leinat. Has no one taken... Okay, it's immunity 82 nonetheless, so it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Sarek, come and take care of Leinat's diseased, infected wound on the left leg. It will be okay as long as we actually take care of it. And preferably with some herbal medicine. It's going to be okay, Leinat. It's going to be okay. You're gonna survive. Without us cutting your leg off, that is. No internet though, yet that would be a problem. Seriously, I would retire here if I could. That's good. Platon is... Those are all bad things. If they listening, who they? Is the question though. Who is this they you were talking about? Jim started to cook some meals. We really need some more of these actually taken into those areas. To be honest, I don't know if I want to be using any medicine on her. She really doesn't need it. Neither do you. Just take care of the wounds otherwise, Visse, if you could. And to be honest, I don't think you even need to do that. Sarek can do it when she's ready for it. Yeah, okay, you have actually done those. Yeah, go research. That's good. That's all okay. time the game actually take care of the wounds, which is totally a-okay. Hey, we are able to go and start to actually cook some meals again, which is better nonetheless. Just clean some of that blood out. It's all good. It's really cold, but at least it's warm inside, for now, that is. We need these things up here too, to be honest, though. The lizard people? Oh well, internet is bad for you. It kind of is, yes, of course, but still. Flame, you can actually have also a weapon. What kind of a weapon do you want? Or better weapon, just a club? You are not good with shooting, but at least you can learn to be better at that. Do you want to have a revolver or a short bow? Flame, which weapon do you desire rather? Who can shoot except me and Jack? Why we have two good guns without owners? Vissenekku can also shoot. And I guess Flame Rushi at least can learn to shoot better, so she can have a pretty good gun. Or he, she, I don't know. It is a she in here. So, who else? Visse, of course, can get a gun. Does Visse want this bolt action, but it's on poor condition, so that's something that I'm slightly worried about if it's as good as the bow. But, yeah. Either Visse or Flame can be getting guns. I would prefer my bow. Okay, Flame, go and equip that bow. It's a good bow. You can have that. What can I not do? Yes, Visse, you can do most things. You are very bad with animals though and crowing and artistic, so those are the things that you suck at, and to be honest, you would be a lot worse cook than Chim Chim. So, and you're not very good at melee. But hey, you don't need to be good at melee when you are good at shooting. So, yes, trust me with the gun, nothing will go wrong. I used to read a lot before I got internet. It has to be honest, one would read more if there wasn't an internet. I would never meet you people. Without internet, you would not meet me, so internet is bad. Yes. So Visse, do you want a revolver or the bolt action gun? Dude Bell, which one would you prefer? As not, I guess I didn't ask Blaine if you wanted actually to get this weapon, but I thought that it would be very good, and you are our best shot, so I guess I kind of took away that choice from you, but I hope it's okay. So, mixed feelings on the internet then. I guess so. Read much more now that I'm on the internet. Bolt action. Okay, you want the bolt action gun. Well, when you wake up, I'll give you the bolt action gun. You can have it then. Then, don't consume kibble. We definitely should be getting more meals, but this food is too far at the moment. And Kiki is wanting to eat that. Kiki, seriously. Don't eat our meals. I guess that's the problem, we don't have the kibbles closer to them, so let's bring the kibble really close, so maybe... Well, no, it won't understand to eat it from there at the moment. So, I guess I'll bring some kibble into right here, then instead, I really don't want freaking dogs to go and eat our simple meals. That's for sure. So let's bring and fill this with kibbles. Just so that we hopefully would not have dogs go and eat our simple meals. Preferably. After you have eaten, you can come and pick up the bolt action gun then, okay? And this place really doesn't need to be here anymore either, to be honest. It really doesn't. We can take all of this into this location rather. You don't need to be taking this away from here either yet. It can stay here for now. Maybe not that, but otherwise it can stay there. These things can be here. And then we need the... I would like to get some of this either potatoes or rice right here so we can get this food made quicker. That would be very much indeed a preferable thing. So, Okay, I guess someone else is already wanting to bring this rice over here, which is fine. It's fine. And you got your gun with it's all good. It's coming out all together. Those Mastodon RPG games sure has a lot of reading. I count this reading, sort of. But then again, I do have a wantness for the bow since I've recently been learning how to shoot one. It's fine if I can shoot, I'll take the bolt action. My favorite is miso soup. Okay. What happened to Mass Effect, by the way? Not the time yet? Yes. It's coming up soon. Yeah, 1 hour approximately, not even 1 hour, and we're gonna be switching games as long as someone reminds me. Someone just need to remind me about going and actually getting into Mass Effect. Back to Mass Effect. Rimworld just for the start for today. Okay, a raid is coming. A group of tribespeople from Concord of Roga have arrived nearby. It will be okay. They will prepare for a while then attack. Okay. So we have to be dealing with them. At least they don't have anything more than just Ikwas and those. But, and actually there's not a lot of them. These have even been rearmed. And these both of these actually worked perfectly, at least against the pirates. So I'm very happy about that. I would also love to get rid of all this stuff over here in the future, because I don't want this to be something that they can take cover from. For sure, Wiz. Let's just allow those to be moved, I guess. We're not starting to get into positions yet, because they are not attacking yet. But we just need to be ready. Cool. Yeah, in about 41 minutes, nobody will remind you. Yeah, for a week, I guess. Definitely not by me. Well, if you could mood a mod, that would be threatening. If you don't have the authority. Well, still, they're catering around here, just hanging. I would need to do something about these guys too. I'm not sure, should I be trying to ask Mason to also join us or not? He is able to join a little bit easier. He would be one more man. I guess we can also try to do the chat and recruit with him. Not her though. We can let her go as soon as it's a little bit warmer and she might not freeze to death. Well. Respect my authority, eh? That's what you say. These caribous have had to be going and moving all the way freaking here. That's a little bit of a problem. They will probably just leave soon, which is very unfortunate. Then I can't get those caribous to join us, which is a shame. I don't like that. At least we have a good amount of meat here anyways for the moment. So that's pretty good. Do you guys still have enough food by yourself? No. Okay, well, that's a good thing to know. Then we need to bring some hay and sauce over here for you muffalos to eat, always. For now, hay, and yeah, then in the future something else. But this hay definitely needs to be brought into here. This was important, yeah. That's good. What would be the name for this? I guess that's kind of a long name, but anyways. We says feeding just plain rice to this woman, which I'm not exactly happy about. Unless we should be able to go and cook a little bit better in the future now. Not happy anyways, because those guys are gonna be coming and attacking soon. But we'll be waiting for them to actually do their move. Isn't there at least 8 others that have the same authority? Yes, there is others with that authority. There is a pyramid of authority. Kira is a matriarch, Sarah is a best friend. Okay, they started their assault. You're not a future fiancé, Platonist. Don't do that. That makes sense. That makes 100% sense, yes. Okay, let's see. People, you guys need to be coming and actually getting ready to take care of these guys. Platonis, you can come here. Flame, you can come here. Then Plane, you can be here. Leinat, I assume, is actually doing okay now. Yeah. The immunity has been taken care of. So that's good. So you guys especially into those positions. I guess Chim Chim could be coming into here. Tajunta will go a little bit further away. Yeah. Basically because you have your doggy also following you. Then what about you guys? I guess you'll just come into here. And Sare, maybe just here for the moment. That will be at least good cover. Can I have 5 arrows? I don't think so. Kides the Overlord. Fine, not fiancé. Platonis. You'd never give up. Never ever give up. They're slowly making their way into our direction. Major break race with Chim Chim. Why? Fine. I'll let you go and eat when you are so freaking hungry right now. Fine. Go and eat. And you're freezing down here, which I can 100% understand, of course, because it is freezing after all. It is minus 23 degrees. I think someone is at least going to step into this, which is nice enough, but that actually made very little damage to you this time around. That's a shame. We really didn't hit well, did we? Flame, don't attack there anymore. You also really start working on attacking someone else, because that's not going to be a good idea to go and attack there. Also, Flame, attack somewhere else if you could. Leinat can go and melee attack. Well, Platonis is happy at least. Platonis, you actually got downed. Well, Leinat, I guess I will let you be... I can try to choose Leinat. Leinat, go and rescue Platonis already. That will be okay. So difficult to hit these guys over here. Not exactly happy about... Oh, Annabelle has been trained too. That's perfect. We have Annabelle too, but Annabelle doesn't know how to charge, which is a shame. Diana is doing advanced movements at the very least. Going around. I guess we could go and just release the animals as in Epscot, basically. Good job, Epscot. Guys, be careful. Don't shoot our little beautiful Epscot. Okay? You go take care of Platonis. That will be fine. Tayuda is using tactics. The best of us all. Yes. Rip. What did you guys say otherwise? Flame is Hawkeye of Avengers. Even if it's technically possible. Yes, I'm kind of fond of the buildings I've built too, to be honest. One if he bomb your perfect chains. Oh no, yes. That's why I can build stuff too. If burns something, I'll repair it. Also, I never give up when we probably meet. Why am I dying? You're not dying, but you were very happy of getting that one guy down, and apparently you didn't know to retreat. You don't want to retreat. You're just happy when you can witness death. So that's kind of what happens, you know? I saw someone die. That was intense. Nah, what is the fun in that? Sarcasm. Stop speaking so maybe she'll let you live. Yes, possibly. Maybe. Maybe I'll barely let you live. You can just stop, to be honest. The dogs are taking care of it. You guys just... See? Annabelle is taking care of it. It's just totally a-okay. This was nothing to worry about no more. Hey, pirate merchants coming up. You can actually get a better bow here. It's a good condition bow. Flame. Just eat the meal first and that's going to be all okay. You don't need to be going and running away. Tayunta anymore, but Tayunta did a good job. Did use some tactics to get around these people and that was all a-okay. Unfortunately they all died, but what can we do? What can we do? Equip the short bow though. And just take that into storage flame. Thank you. Woohoo. I can't see the sarcasm comment because apparently Twitch thought anything with is a command. Weird. That's weird. I can see it just fine, so I'm not sure why it doesn't work for you. There is Platonis's revolver too, but hey, you've been treated. You will be fine, Platonis, you will be fine. Blaine will be fine too. Just a few cuts. Someone would just actually need to go and take care of those cuts. Just dent, please. I am worried about our medicine, however. Also, we need to go and then have a look to actually... Why are you actually taking that there? When there's this place that we're supposed to be taking people. I guess because it's the normal priority. So Flame thinks that, yeah, we'll just take these to this direction actually. I wanted it to be brought into there. Flame. Quote. No bot yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, what's with you tanking your workers? It's weird. Never happened before. Well, I'm asking nicely, yes. You're meditating for now, so I'll let you meditate and we'll go and take care of that after that. This don't really need to be gathering spots, to be honest. Well, this I guess can be, but... It's annoying that we don't have any food at the moment ready. There's Chim Chim. Do you really still need to sleep? No? Could you please go and start working with actually making some food for us? These guys are really coming all the way over here. Aren't they? All the way inside our little encampment. Someday, yes, someday there will be a bot. Sare, are you done with meditating soon? So I can ask you to go and do this. Fine, go and hold those dead bodies, Flame. That's a-okay by me. I guess we don't have any people at the moment. That's the problem. I think I wanna then go and transfer these... Where would I transfer these guys? So that they wouldn't be on the way, because they're kinda on the way, because I can't do all the butchering stuff and such that I would wanna do when this is the case. Well, I guess I just have to be dealing with the situation as it is. At least they can have hay here, these muffalos of mine. Sorry, just be done with that soon. Someone named Lips never meditated forever. Hey, you're done. Good. You don't need to be feeding anyone, just go and trade. See about some trade. Okay. So we could be selling, browsing, and we could be selling all of these if we want. Do I want to be selling people? Sarah will be getting a penalty from that if we actually sell people to slavery. We could buy medicine. Methadone. I don't actually remember what methadone is. Opioid for treating addiction. From suffering to negative effects of withdrawal from other drugs. Except the luciferium. Take every day. This continues after withdrawal substitutes. That sounds kinda nice that there is something like that that you can use, though. I could buy a Timberwolf, who would be a male. They don't want to buy any of our Labradors, though. I'm tempted to sell this guy. Butcher them. Are we addicted, me and Wisse? Straw poll. My vote, Sare. Sell them all. We could sell Prosin. Damn my morals. And maybe Mason, I'm not sure. Mason is more valuable than Prosin. Itini, I do at least wanna be keeping around. Maybe he will join us one day. Wait, Platonus, you gave up? Whoa. By the way, if I give up, and Kide will not love me, what will I do? Where I will go? To Visse, Tajunta, Sare. You have Lei not here at least. So... at least in the Rimworld world, you are not alone at all. Not at all. I have no idea though, what we wanna exactly do. I'm not sure what to do about this situation. You guys don't have any opinions? Question mark? Do we want to sell some people or do we not wish to be selling any? Hey, I can sell the... If we bring this in, we can sell that. Hall. The goat chewers, we can definitely sell that. But what about selling some of our prisoners? Question mark. You can be pretty horrible in this game. Sell the child, obviously, 15-year-old. Let me see, we have 4 beautiful... But that 15-year-old is the one Kide wants to keep. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking to keep this guy. He's decent, at least in most things he can learn. And he would be a man who would be learning. Mason isn't that old, but... we could be keeping both of these men. But... I didn't ever want to be keeping Prosin. We either will let her go or just sell her. One or the other. So, do we want to sell her or... what? What do we want to do? We can at least sell this goat juice, so that will be okay. Where did the guy go who I am supposed to speak to? Oh, there you are. My vote for you to go to try Tajunta Platonis. Sell her. Alrighty. Let's sell her at least. I'm not sure if we're selling more, but let's sell her then at least. And go choice. We don't want to be keeping those go choices whatsoever, so we can sell those for sure. There's anyways been only pirate merchants this far, so thus far in here, so that's kind of interesting. Or just kill them all like you do, take their money. These guys, I don't think we should be going and taking them on at this moment. They have Molotov cocktails and better, all of them have at least guns. I think that would be pretty bad at this moment. No, it's going to be fine. Yeah, we all would be dead in a moment or so. I'm not sure I would like that idea, just saying. Not sure I would like that. Where are you going, Annabelle? Who are you following? Tajunta all the way over there. Fine. Tajunta is trying to tame these caribous to join us too. Not that successfully at the moment though. But Tajunta is trying. Nope. Tame failed. Sadness. Hey, Takashi! Great job! Takashi has learned to haul. Excellent. Excellent. Takashi knows how to haul. You don't know yet, because I haven't even noticed to actually try to start training any of you. Which is kind of okay. We have one at least. Takashi has learned how to haul, so that's nice. That's nice. That's a beginning. Takashi can be hauling stuff for buffaloes to eat. Excellent, I'd say. Yes, we'll burn. Screw it. Blew it. Yes, it wouldn't be a very good idea. Just saying. Wouldn't be a very good idea. But yeah, most people have now some sort of a negative... You should probably eat yourself, to be honest. Do Chim Chim, just saying. Well, not yet. But you're very unhappy. Very cold and everything, so... I think you should probably do something else soon. For sure, Whis. Besides, it's always a lot slower when you have to be going and getting all that food from there. I hate that these Labradors are just walking around here and eating these meals. No! Tagashi! Why must you do this to me? There's plenty of other food here, but you decide to eat the meal. Why do you do this to me? What the hell are you doing? You're consuming our simple meal, frozen, when you are a slave of theirs at the moment? How the hell does that work? How can you just be allowed to go and eat one of our simple meals? That doesn't make any sense to me. Has that ever happened to anyone else? Poor Jim, always unhappy. Can we help him somehow? I'm not sure how though. We could try to be building him very soon his own room. That should definitely be helping. Prisoner was sold. Yes. Doesn't like Sarah because she sold a prisoner. Unless you're eating now a meal. Can you, Sarek, come and actually start working on this food or something? You need rest too. You really need to be going and actually making this food happen, though. And yes, bad slave. We always can kill her and name new one Chim Chim Jr. No, I can't do that. Besides, that would be really young Chim Chim, considering Chim Chim already himself or herself is age 16. So how young would the junior be? Is my question then. How young would the junior be? I don't know where to put these people. These prisoners. I would prefer to... Well, actually this room is pretty safe now. Yeah, let's go and move these guys actually into here now. We don't have anyone else there anyways. And then we can actually just stop this area from being for prisoners. Yeah, it's like this doesn't need to be for prisoners because there's already a prisoner. Yeah, we can go and transfer them to this other area. Pride is taken to bed. And so on. Just go and take them both to these new beds. So we can actually start making, for example, some of these gippals. We definitely want to be making kibble. We don't have any at the moment. And then we want to have an area for kibble here. Anyways. So we could maybe get these animals to eat something else than freaking our food. I would very much prefer that. Flame, did you get me into smoking? Is this what we're getting at? Probably. I wouldn't trust anything I built then. And also, I talked to someone about trucks. Am I a dealer in this game to hell? Yeah, you are just keeping our finances in check, Sare, but people don't understand. Sare, you monster. Selling her, we could kill them all, and you. It's a weird world we live in, very much so. Okay, attempt to recruit is fine. We do want to be starting to make these things too, as in kibble though. But I guess I can let Sarah start working on that ASAP. These people also have to be just moving all the time inside our encampment, which I do not like. Feeding meal to plane, which is okay. Chim Chim, you should really get some food right here, which would be the preferred way to work this thing, or do here, but fine. I would kind of like to be buying the timber full, but we do have plenty of animals. Are the dogs assigned to animal area? No, not at the moment, but on the other hand, there isn't even anything that they could eat in here at the moment, so, but... Like, Toliaks are in a herd animal area, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if I want to be assigning these Labradors into animal area, because at the moment they, or at least, Takashi can also be hauling stuff, so I kind of like it. But of course I would very much prefer them not to be eating the meals. No wonder they visit our room. Yes. There was a visitor area, or is it a mod? Yeah, it's it's in a mod, that visitor stuff. I don't have that mod, unfortunately. I do not, unfortunately, have that mod. Hey, we're starting to make some kibble. They will more likely eat from this area. And there is food right here for them. And hopefully someone, at least like our little warg, will actually go and eat from these human bodies. Indigo zone. Muffalos become Doliacs. Yeah, I accidentally probably said Doliacs even though they're Muffalos. Sarah is eating here. I want the dining area built into here to ASAP, but at least we have some of this area built up, which is nice. So this area was the critical area at the moment. I would like this to be even more critical, to be honest. Critical, and then this is just something... Well, to be honest, I guess that can be critical for now too. Guild Wars reference, yes. I played it last time, let me see, 4 years ago. Yeah, we've been playing it quite a bit with Sare. Guild Wars 2, so... It just... They look kinda similar after all. Doliacs, Muffalos. Almost the same thing, which it is. Whichever it is. Punish treatment. Ah, Tajunta again. But yeah, let's just save some herbal medicine. We will be needing it in the future anyways for more important stuff. And Platon is getting better all the time, so that's all a-okay too. This guy even has the flamethrowing weapon. I guess we should be giving this weapon to in the future to Flame. That will be disastrous. So out of curiosity, what is this game about? It's just about surviving here in the Rimworld. Doing your best, maybe trying to build a spaceship in the far, far, far away future and leaving the Rimworld and going in space. That basically ends the game if you decide to do that. But yeah, otherwise surviving, doing your best. Smoking again, what the fucks? Where am I off to now? Probably not smoking because we don't really have more smokes. But I don't know what you're doing exactly. You're just relaxing here on the table, so I guess that's fine. It's not too serious to be relaxing there. I would prefer these to be brought closer. We are really lacking logs. Could you do this, please? Why is this guy in here anyways? I don't know. Apparently it's been chosen that this guy's taken here. He would have been a good shooter. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, also I should probably have this area in home area too, because they're not actually fixing these barricades at all at the moment, which I would prefer to go and actually happen. Nobody can hear you smoke in space. Space! Firefly maybe, was it? I'm not sure. Maybe. They're leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, damnable prosening who went and ate our meal. Open sandbox, no story, kiddos, only puppeteer. Sort of. About escaping the planet, but I've never seen it myself. What? Jim Sim is being burned by superheated air. What? How did that happen? Oh, did this somehow... Did do that now? Well, that's bad. Bad, Flame. What did you do, Flame? When you started to burn everything in here like this? I guess it's better now. But, 99 degrees. Flame, how can you be okay there? Heat stroke. Initial. This hasn't happened ever before to me. Should I deconstruct this or something? This doesn't seem very healthy at all. Well, see, it's all okay. It's going to be okay. Flame doesn't even mind it at all. You're still just in that 80 degrees. It's like, yeah, this is nice, comfortable warmth here. Can we have big all around our town? Basically, sort of. Why do you think the heat doesn't bother me? Well, I guess it's murder time, rampage. I still say that Kide is basically God, not doing anything herself, but then the people blindly follow her when they feel like it, yeah. Vista will go on a rampage. His famous stair got burned, yes, but it can be fixed. It hasn't been destroyed. Okay, so it's like, since then only you're responsible for a full village. Sorta, yeah. Slowly. What? I don't understand. Where did this freaking thing come from? Anyways, that even has already gone out, which is very strange. I don't understand. Where did this fire come from? All of a sudden in minus 20 degrees. I don't understand. What happened? Quite. But okay then. I guess that's okay. We also really need more logs, which is really a problem. We're so gonna be in trouble when we don't have any wood for ourselves at all. I guess those are our logs. Yeah, sure. Just get logs. We need everything in the future. We don't have even fires anymore here. Possibilities. It's 50 degrees, everyone's going to be just happily working there now. Jinjin got burned. I don't understand how this happened though, but okay. No. They will slowly go out there by themselves, sure. Still very confusing to me how that exactly happened. It's still 11 degrees here without any fires, so let's see if we can actually build that again. Maybe. Maybe we'll be burning again here. Very much possibility. Kide is like Haruhi, she is God but don't realize it. Must be a pyromaniac around. I guess so. But that's a hidden pyromaniac because no one said here that there would be... Sorry, please don't. Just bring some freaking food from there, closer, and cook some freaking meals, okay? You can easily cook some food, okay? You have good cooking skills, so cook. Missettu, surely you don't wanna be eating kibble, truly. Okay, go eat. Now. Into the door for some reason. Now bring some more rice from here into here. There's just no one who is taking care of this prioritization even though I'm asking them to do so. This is in the critical, right? Yeah, it's a critical area where they're supposed to be bringing that food, but no one is doing that. For some reason, no one is just wanting to do it. I guess because Platonis is supposed to be the one to do it, and then Platonis isn't doing it at the moment. Hall, I guess Blaine will do Hall in just as much at the moment, because it's kind of not something anyone is doing at this moment, and now we don't have any more locks, so that's good. Refueling would need to be done too, in all of these freaking different places. Blaine, where are you? Taking kibble. Yeah, you're trying to tame those freaking reindeers, caribous. Mason is self-harming this time. Guess that's okay. Okay, refueling, fuel stuff, good. That is important. No, this is the one that is important, not that one. I don't understand why do you... Okay, you wanted to just pick up those logs too. Fine. Yeah, that's very important, so we could actually be starting to get some meals. Cook. Some more meals, please. Just... Could you go and get these things? Flame, I would very much appreciate if you could get this inside finally. Because What's happening? Sarah, stop eating people. We know it is delicious, but yeah, really delicious. We still not wanted to eat people. You could have fooled me, because I was shot because you. Me too. This game looks cool though. I've played SimCity and watched videos City Skylines, but this seems different. If that makes sense? Yeah, it is definitely different from those, but it's still very fun, I'd say. Or I'd certainly like it. I certainly do like it. Okay, see, Otis ate some people now, so that's a lot better situation when it actually ate that and not one of our simple meals. And now Jim Jim and Sare are both working on meals, which should be a-okay. A-okay of a situation. This is just the problem when this goes and doesn't have any more fuel. So we would need that here too, absolutely. Let's just increase this area a little bit, this zone, so we have more space to just bring stuff into. Lena is coming and cutting some trees. It's not a lot of logs, but we just have to get as much as we can, because at the moment we are very seriously relying into this. So, yeah, we need this. Okay, Lena, bring some with you. And also you, Tajunta, bring some with you, first and foremost, so we can have enough, because otherwise it's gonna be bad. We need one here too, so that, hey, it's actually not that bad coldness right now, so I guess that will wait. Maybe it's September though, so Mason t-shirt deteriorated away. Guess that's fine. It's just when you move into this location anyways, there's sometimes the situation that people are like not sure anymore how they would be doing everything and all that, so... Flame! Leynot, do you have to eat the people? Fine, eat the people for now, when we don't have... We say is eating people, everyone is eating people for the moment because we just didn't have any meals for the moment. Because this runs out of fuel and then we can't make meals and everything is bad. Compulsion. Chim Chim Fire keeps obsessively cleaning her surroundings with little regard to her own well-being. But you're just standing around, you're not actually making that food, which is bad. I would really prefer you to actually be able to make that food. Sare, go make more food. Actually, also just freaking... I would almost like to say to drop those meals in the ground. Yeah, it's similar to Prison Architect. It's more like that in a different scale, yeah. Kid didn't really like this game. She loved to see us suffer, just like my sister with Sim 4. That's discrimination. Animal can eat people, but we can't. I'm angry. I think I'll have to have a smoke. People love damn people. It's better than eating just raw potatoes. That's why they eat it. But Sara is a good cook, I guess. Research might become quite necessary at some point. Too bad we're all idiots. Visa is the best with it, but see, there you are. You are researching right now with Sineku, so you're pretty good in it. You're starting to get better, but of course you're even better with construction. You have 9 in intellectual, so it's not like you're in any way bad with it. It just takes a while to try to get into electricity. When we get one meal done, immediately someone is like, yep, I'm gonna eat that meal immediately. This, fine. I guess if you wanna, for some reason, plain sleep there rather than in a better bed, then I guess I will let you sleep there, but just very strange to me. Yeah, but I have to literally do everything else first, and yeah, still more on. Vista is the best at it, but still an idiot, nonetheless. Group of travelers are passing by, that's fine. I don't really have anything to do with them. Bye-bye, people. Go wherever you wish. Tell you to go there. Okay, now it's again colder. Fine. Let's build this freaking fire again, as we have to. So we wouldn't be freezing here once we sleep. Hopefully. It is kind of surprising how it's just -9 here, but again, this is again something that requires fueling, so... God damn it. Never, ever, ever going to be in a good situation with this. Just take another simple meal. Could you fuel this Sare before going to sleep? So that at least we have already fueled it. But again, like it requires 50 to refuel that. And then it's like bad temperature. You guys are having again hearts there, which is fine. You have hearts. Tayuda is cutting a lot of trees. Could you just hold those while you're at it? At least we're getting some more logs, but we still have one full winter month at least to go through. What can I say? I could sleep anywhere if I was sleepy enough. So it seems. At least we can have some logs food from there too. In the future, that is. Mason needs help. Fine. Capture Mason. Someone needs to be going and treating him because he has wanted to go and do this to himself. Okay, good. The Jim is done with compulsorily just cleaning that area. But again, we have already eaten everything that there was food-wise. So wasn't playing pretty good at also cooking. I was thinking that you wouldn't require to be cooking, but at this moment, yeah, I think that will be actually essential for you too. You're gonna be waking up in just basically right away, so just cook, please. We need that food. We need some simple meals. There's still some hay here that no one has been going and actually picking up. Flame Rose is also very unhappy. Why are you so unhappy? Dull barracks. No bionic body parts, even though there's hardly such things even in here. Prisoner was sold, it's cold, everything is bad, in a little bit of a pain. Just leave that there. Go and get this stuff. Flame Rushi. Just get that, okay? Animals that common in Finland are friendly, so... Like Russia or Finland, feels like home. Yes, very much so. I had to get some food for myself. What has happened? Well, trying to make simple meals somehow, someday. You're a very good cook, Sare. We all just love your kippo. No comment. This is very true. We all ate your hippos. Now I'm trying to get Blaine to actually cook us some meals, but they are always immediately eaten. See, we never get ahead of it. And everyone even takes a meal already with them when they go. At least Takashi is making this a little bit quicker to try to go and do this. Blaine has to be eating too. Platon is game to eat. Blaine needs to eat. Everyone needs to eat all the time. I would love you to do that too, but please cook. Well, no. I guess I pushed you too hard and now you wanna self-harm too. That's not good, Blaine. You don't wanna do self-harm, okay? And all of our cooks needs rest. Sare is the one that might be able to now come and start making some more food. Moods are absolutely horrific, if I could say so. Horrific moods. Let's make a freaking floor here. What sort of floor would I like? I guess the marble tiles. Marble tiles here, so maybe everyone can be a little bit happier whenever they happen to be here cooking, okay? Mister, someone can go and start building this here. Sounds like Finland. Everyone is unhappy. Seems like everyday life. Well, to be honest, most of us are even pessimists, so I guess that's not too surprising in all honesty. That everyone is kind of happy. Good. Flame Rouge is coming and started to build on this. You can guys have a little bit of a chat too. What are you talking about? Exchange pleasantries, exchange words with Platon is about philosophy momentarily. Muffalos are having fun. Platon started a conversation with me. Flame doesn't really have opinions with most of the people yet. From most of the people about. You can have chat with Sare while working, Flame. Just saying if you want. You don't have to. It's an eternal struggle of survival here. Too few sausages and beer though. Yep, that too. No beers at this moment. We would need own rooms for everyone and everything. So many things that would need to be done. What? Okay, more of that stuff landed here. That's fine. Nice for the future, but not exactly essential yet. At least you're slowly able to build this floor here, so the place will be a little bit more pleasant. Nice, nice. It's going to be a nicer location to work in. It's important that our cooks can be happy because apparently we are really lacking on that department. You need to eat, Sare, right about now, anyways. And Blaine just has to be bleeding out here into this area where our meals are, which seems very healthy too, to be honest. It seems very healthy. At least we have more people. Yeah, I would like you to be going and concentrating and making those meals. Jim, thank you very much. Plain hoopstones. Fine. At least we have 4 meals there waiting for us right now, which is better than nothing. We exchange pleasantries every time we see each other. Probably yes. Oh gosh, Mister, maybe you need some help from us. We could send you some beer, I guess. In Rimworld, that is. Shy the hell, Zara is only... one get a good floor. Discrimination. Well, this is... Sara is not the only one. It's after all everyone who just works here. It's Sara, Jim, Plain, everyone who works here. We'll have a better flooring area, and that's something that people all get in the future. Besides, if there's already a good floor here, it's not like there isn't good floors anywhere, after all. As best friends, I deserve special privileges. That too, of course, that too. Freaking ate this one meal waiting. Only one freaking meal. Well, at least the wounds are going to be closed. Flooring and meat. Both of those things. There's a cold wind outside, minus 28 degrees. Yes, one day we'll have a sterile kitchen if we first research a wheel or something. Yes, someday. Why is Mr. looking over me when I'm sleeping? Because you were wounded. He's taking care of your wounds, don't you realize? That's why. You have been bandaged because you were hurting yourself. Do you not understand? You were hurting yourself. Yes, you have fire. But I think this will be the place where we stopped for today, because we actually are... I even checked. We have played 3 hours now, so... Guys, I think it's done for Rimworld for today, and we will be switching to Mass Effect then. Heretic, are you flattered that I chose to look over you played? Probably yes. Should be very flattered. Oh yeah, Mass Effect. Yes. Mass Effect time. So hey, I hope everyone enjoyed some more of Rimworld, and we will be going and switching to Mass Effect shortly. I'll just cut the stream for a short moment and then be back with some nice Mass Effect. By the way, have the Caribous left? No, they would still be there. We just haven't been successfully taming them. Well, after all that, nobody remembered to mention it. Nope. Indeed, no one remembered, but at least I noticed. So, hey, that's only okay. But hey, thank you everyone for hanging out here with some more Rimworld, and I don't know when we will be next time exactly playing Rimworld, but we shall be continuing here some other time regardless, and see where our colony will be heading. I think we did a decent progress, however, our food situation is very bad, and of course our wood, as in logs, are completely like over, unfortunately. We really would need lots more of it, unfortunately. But hey, Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed some Rimworld, and see you next time.